Starts contact anybody from the bureau that you can. Tell them might be down a member.
I do that.
So, you contact the bureau. You kind of get a grunted breath and goes, "Yeah, what do you need? We're a little busy at the moment."
Yeah, and so
it is.
Gildarts is talking to himself.
Ratcatcher.
I can relay the information about what we've seen, what's going on, and how Mystic is kind of freaking the fuck out.
What do you mean she's freaking out? What's goblins? What do you mean? Oh shit! Hang on. And you just hear like the sounds of like fights going on. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean goblins?
I take a picture with my crystal and I send it to them.
Fucking deal with it. Shit. Okay. Look, I don't know what we're gonna be able to do. We're not gonna be able to help out. We got our hands full as it is. Something you can do to deal with this. It's like I don't know. Do you have? We can't fucking deal with this right.
All right, so I hang up the radio and Beetlejuice could probably hear it. But I go to Xiaoken and Jai and say, you're not very well, like at all. They can't really deal with it. I'm pretty sure they're having fun while we're over here discussing tactics.
Right. All right. Let's get going.
Wait, hold on. Before we get going, I'm gonna walk up to Magic or Mystic, since I actually have information about what actually happened to like the compounds and everything. All right, so I let her know, like, hey, so
Yes.
I know these are your people, but looking at it, they're victims too. You honestly put them out of their misery. I can't tell if they were alive or dead when this happened, but this definitely wasn't willing. So I can definitely say some type of metamorphosis of this level isn't pleasant. So doing this was a courtesy and not a curse. So putting them down as fast as we did definitely was a mercy compared to actually a punishment. So let's find out who actually did this instead of beating yourself up for not knowing what you did. Because technically you didn't kill anybody. We killed them. You haven't touched them yet.
Can I make a history? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I make a history check?
Yeah. What do you want to find out?
That I kind of figured that those weren't actually how they looked like normally. And it's like just the sense of it just didn't seem right, and that's why I killed it.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're trying to figure out what the base creature was?
Yeah, so actually I'm proficient in history.
You are. You also do know that they are. You know that they are goblins. I'm just gonna see roll for you to see if you know.
So it's a dirty 20.
Nice. So these are definitely goblins. Because you were trying to keep yourself as cultured, trying to keep yourself cultured and as bored as you were in Zendrick. You know that goblins were the natives. The goblins, hobgoblins, and the orcs were natives to Covert. That the humans came essentially later. The goblins and the hobgoblins had basically like these very large ancient kingdoms. However, that all changed when the event known as the Day of Madness came, and a portal to the Realm of Madness opened, unleashing these horrid creatures, these weird Cthulhu-like creatures. The ones who were able to step up were known as the Gatekeepers, who are the oldest druidic foundation in the entirety of the world. That they were composed of goblins, hobgoblins, and themselves, and were essentially fought them back. What has recently happened, however, as the Gatekeepers have become more of a more modern druidic upkeep organization is the Great Slaughter. That there were these realm of these abhorrent monsters that came in and quickly took out. It was almost a mass extinction of what happened. And so now they are suffering a very heavy loss and are trying to recuperate.
Gotcha. All right. I'm walking towards them, and if there's like that door passing Mystic where we're going, I just stop before moving forward, and I just say, you can always save more by stopping what has actually caused them to behave like this in the first place. You can wallow there, self-pity, we can move forward. Maybe we can save more lives. Otherwise, we're going to try our best to make sure that we stop them. And then we just keep walking.
You're right. Thank you for your feedback. Now I know what I must do.
Everybody, change of plans. We see them. If we can save them, knock them out, contain it. Everything else, you know the drill.
As you all walk inside and you approach the doors, you open them. The interior in itself is quiet. There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Okay? Or at least not the. It is simply one large room, probably about from where you all are to the other end, about 200 or so feet across and about 150 feet. You see that the main thoroughfare of the museum is where the small collection of artifacts. You see that along the sides they have like things for if they have the gift shops, other little small exhibits as you see the entryways with the little titles on them, bathrooms. But it seems to be this very open floor plan with a couple of
Do the gift shops have potions? Just out of curiosity.
No, the gift shop.
Worth a shot.
We can always revisit the gift shop later.
We'll get a souvenir for Tycho.
And
Zara.
I want to get some. Yeah, I want to get some for Zara too.
Are having conversations. You hear noises further on into the museum, and way in the back corner on the left-hand side, you see lights flicker. But that is about 200 feet away from you.
Rock, paper, scissors between me and y'all kidding to see who has to go first.
Yep.
Okay.
I look at y'all kidding. To David, I'm thinking, all right, let's do this. But like to y'all kidding, I'm like, let's do this. To David, evens or odds, I'm gonna roll a d4.
Well, hang on, because Missa just said that she.
Yeah, but I'm saying Gildarts is basically ignoring her and just focusing on Jalkin.
Yes, that's the basis of his existence, is to annoy me. How superior.
Of course. I'm thinking in the back of my head, they're both annoying me. They're starting to really get on my nerves. Mystic, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna level it out.
Okay.
I basically back into. Trust me, I think she'll need this.
Mystic, go ahead and give me either a percept. Actually, no. Go ahead and give me a survival check. I'm assuming at this point that you are hunting.
Yes, that is correct. I roll a 17.
17. So 17 plus wisdom 20. So yeah, that's a 23 total. You look, and as you have now just kind of not necessarily calmed down, but have just taken a moment to harness that anger that you felt. You take a second to do that as you can just kind of feel the survival and your primal instinct hitting in as you take a second to take in everything, take in the surroundings, taking in the smells, taking in the slight whispers of wind as it slips in through the crack. And you can see in this aware vision, wild sense, that there are a trail of footprints by the door that are recent. Whether or not if it's for your footprints in the whatever is causing this, you're entirely unsure. But you do see another 3 tracks of footprints walking same way into the back. And as you all are seeing, as you kind of like are following these footprints, you're looking through and you see some of these cases are smashed. You see and look one down and you see a plaque that reads like the Ruby of Akkar. And you see that there's nothing there. You see another one that says the Hilt of Karn the Conqueror. And that is not there. And a bunch more broken display cases. What used to have. And as you all get closer, above the gate where these weird lights and the sounds that you can hear are getting louder, it reads on the plaque above, Mysteries and Wonders of Zendrick.
Wait, what?
Mysteries and Wonders of Zendrick.
I'm gonna need that.
And do I see this too?
You do.
Damn.
You guys are at the entryway of the exhibit. What do you wish to do?
Spicy. I say we go in. I need to check some things out.
Can I look and see if there's any other way at all? Otherwise, we're at the end of the
Nope, there seems to be only one entryway here, and Mystic, you can confirm that the footprints lead into here.
Damn it all.
Yes, we shall go forth straight ahead.
Giant, I say this y'all can to home then.
I look at him. That's not funny.
A little bit.
So wait, before we go in, can I scan the area inside? Because I still have.
Yes, of course.
Sweet. So I use Higgs to scan the area inside before we go actually inside.
Okay. Go ahead and have Higgs make me a perception.
Let's see, I think it's 17. Is it? It is. Nope, 16. I don't. No, I think he's physical.
I look at Gildarts. I feel nostalgic, but also really worried why this looks all too familiar.
So, Higgs flies in, and you see a room that appears to be 60 feet by 60 feet. It's this perfect square. You see that there is the display cases around on all the sides that don't seem, or at least some of them don't seem to be hot. But you do see at at one of the larger display cases, see this large ornamental brazier almost. It's probably a small statue, small statuette, maybe about like 5 or 4 feet, with the body of a human, with the head of a bull, tail of a fish.
Mm-hmm.
And you see around these is the shorter figure in these robes, hunched over, and these 2 larger figures in these robes. Their backs are turned, but you see from the sparks that this small creature is trying to do some magic and maybe disabling the highly powerful runes that have been put. And that's what you see.
All right, sounds good. Hold on.
That's what Higgs see. Do you share this with the rest of your group?
Yes, I do.
That's what you all hear.
Oh, thank God! I thought he was just gonna let us go in blind.
No,
God,
no,
no,
I
we're
do
not
not.
going
I
blind.
refuse.
Aeon, by your account, whatever that they're doing, they probably have maybe about, because of everything that happened, you all probably have maybe no more than 5 minutes.
Shit. Okay. All right, gotta make this quick, guys.
Let's do this then.
Okay.
Sorry, Gildarts. Looks like we'll have to visit home. Let's go.
No, we have to go through there. That's what he saw in that room.
I know we're going that way, but I'm like, we're gonna rush through. We're not gonna look through any of this.
Okay. You guys gonna go thin?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
gonna stealth your way in, or are you gonna just make your presence known?
I'm gonna do what Mystic's doing.
So it
So
sounds
stealthily,
like
yes.
Okay. Everybody, please make me a stealth check.
Yes. 8. 15.
15. Okay.
Dirty 20.
20. Okay.
Wait, if I wrote stealth right, I think I did. Stealth is dex, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. 30-20. 30-20.
Yeah,
20. Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay.
You got a what?
And you know the. Yeah,
That's it?
I'm sorry.
Kidding. What? No devilish gambling?
I mean, you can choose. You can choose to succeed if you wish to. It's just going to cost you.
What's it gonna cost me? That's the question.
Well, I mean, that's ultimately up to you. Do you decide to take my offer?
Really?
I wouldn't recommend it, but
I'm gonna roll the dice and not do it and see what we do without taking the devil's offer, because I feel like that might be worse.
So, you all make your way in and make your way through inside. You creep up and you kind of hide behind some of the pillars that are here. Do you guys like group up together or
separate?
Separate. So Gildarts, you go. There are like the pillars on either side of the
Well,
buildings.
I'm going to be separate from them.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got a pretty high roll, so I'm going to stealth separately.
Okay. So.
Yeah, so pretty sure we're with so Aaron, I'm pretty sure you're with what?
Aeon.
Us too?
I'll go
Aeon,
separately
Aeon.
too, and hopefully if it's bad, I'll use it as a distraction.
Okay. As you all are going through Gildarts, you go in. You get no issue. Ken, you stumble a little bit, but Gildarts is able to kind of catch you in time and help through.
Ugh, thanks.
And Aeon, as you are kind of coming in, getting close, you kind of feel like this weird itch. And you know you've had this before. This is only kind of when Higgs something in his programming is starting to glitch out.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and make me an Arcana check. Now that you are physically in the room.
All right. And Arcana's intelligence, right?
Yes, and also know that your dual processing is.
Oh my god! Awesome. All right. 18.
18. Aeon, your magical mastery of the arcane science is something akin to like knowledge or some sort of like writing a code. If this happens, then this. If this happens, so it's basically that sort of program.
Right.
And coding magic are almost synonymous in the sense that you can only really code a specific type of you can only really cast arcane magic if you have an arcane magical base / know-how.
Right.
Same with druidic or divisional magic. It's less about the actual technical skill of casting the spell and more of feeling the evocation of the sensor of the. And same with more casters who are kind of like feeling the impulse and that charismatic push of the magic.
Right.
This, however, is different. It's flavored like it is arcane magic, but there's something else going on. Almost like the weird wavelengths between the magics themselves, while still do align, are not. It's essentially almost the magical equivalent of a feedback.
Oh, great. 404.
You're just hearing this it's just like this weird error that's going on, and your system is actually kind of freaking out because it's picking up that feedback, and while it's trying to trace what magical source, it's just not able to, and your system is essentially starting to.
Oh god. I got an arcane 404. Thing ain't found. That's not good.
So it doesn't put you out of commission, because that would just be super crappy of me. But that is just kind of what you are now actively trying to do. So you yourself are incredibly distracted trying to figure out what's going on with your system going.
All right, so debug mode. Awesome.
Yeah. With that, you see now that one of the figures looks up and turns towards the other one. The other figure lifts up their head, turns towards. They, in synchronization, slowly move their heads around. And then you see their bodies, again, synchronized, slowly turn. And now they are facing where essentially you all are hiding behind the pillars and are now starting to walk towards where Aeon is busy debugging his.
I would like to, since I got a really good stealth score, would like to stealth around until I get to a point where they're still walking towards there, but still close enough that I could roll my lightning grenade in the middle of them.
Okay. I would say because you got a 20, that would be easy enough for you to do as you just kind of like walk through. You are able to kind of get in between where these creatures are and where this one creature is. And you can see that they are slowly starting to walk toward Aeon, who once again is still trying to fuss with his device.
Yep, I'm gonna roll that grenade towards them.
Okay. They have to make a, what is it?
It is Dex DC 13. Huh.
13. Okay, cool. And then if it's a 2d6, right? I think that's what we said.
2d6 of lightning damage.
2d6. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Question: since they kind of don't know I'm there, would they get disadvantage on that roll?
I was gonna get to
that. Okay.
They didn't need it because I rolled a 4.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll your 2d6, please.
10.
10. Gildarts, how do you want to start this?
I just want to roll it in there, and I'm hoping that it shocks them enough to you can see what they look like now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I guess we got a surprise. Are we getting a surprise round now?
Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. The grenade is gonna go off, and then you guys are gonna get your. But I'd have to narratively set.
Yeah. No, I just want to roll it in the middle and see if it shocks their clothes, maybe enough that we can see what they look like now.
Okay.
But also hurt them. 10 points of damage though.
Okay, sounds awesome. Thank you. So as you do, you sneakily pull the pin, and you see right as they're about to almost get onto Aeon, you just ting 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 ting, boom! As you hear this explosion of lightning, Aeon, you just kind of are a little bit more or just kind of jump back to awareness as to what you were doing, and just kind of and kind of scurry away as you see these creatures convulse, and you see that their their hoods get thrown back, and Gildarts and Xiaoken, you know these two Goliaths. Well, I guess that's not necessarily entirely true to say. You really only know them because of.
Oh God!
I come off the pillar. Actually, wait. I look at Did Gildarts come out from under the pillar to see them?
Or
did
you? I didn't think you did.
Did he just throw?
No. I just stealthily saw where they were going and rolled the grenade towards their direction.
All right.
Yes.
So we just look at them, and I'm just like, oh shit.
And you see the figure turns around and just kind of is looking confused. And you see that they are going to throw up a light. But if you guys want to do anything before that, I'll say that you guys are able to take a surprise round.
I look at Gilbert. I just count down. 1, 2, 3.
Can I?
Yes.
How far away? How tall are these pillars? If I knock down my pillar, can it fall on them from this distance?
You can certainly try.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go into a rage and try.
All right. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Thank God I have a rage going, so I can.
Sorry, go ahead and make me a attack roll.
Okay.
It's also a pillar, so it's not. It's also a pillar, so it's not gonna be that hard.
21 blackjack.
21. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
How much is just like hitting the pillar?
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
Tell me what you get for your dice.
Let's see.
Is he trying to hit it specifically at like one of them or specifically on one of them?
He's hitting it specifically to knock them down.
So can I actually use Commander Strike?
Well, hang on. You can, but that's only on your turn.
Oh, okay.
So give me 1 second. I got to resolve this with Gildarts.
15 points of damage to the pillar.
Is that for the dice?
Well, no. The dice, it was a 21. Remember?
No. I mean the damage for the dice, like the dice only down.
The damage. Yeah, the damage. Well, the damage only was 9 points of damage. That was without my strength modifier and everything.
Huh? That's funny because that doesn't seem right to me. Go ahead and double that.
Okay. Yes. So.
And
okay, 9 plus 9, 18.
And what are the other modifiers that you add to it?
I have a +4 to my strength.
Okay, and you also get a +2 bonus because you're rage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how much is that total?
Let's see, 18 plus 6 to 24.
24.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Can I do something though when he's doing that?
Let me tell you why that is. So, Gildarts, as you kind of crank back and take a swing at this with your hammer, what do you feel in this moment? What is the strong drive that is pushing you to come to the decision that you have made?
Part of it is that Gildarts is there's a few things going on. Number one, Gildarts is now seeing Mystic and AI, how they react, realizing he's becoming more of a member, because he probably would have had a similar reaction the first time he would have, if he would have actually had to kill a Goliath or something, he would have probably had the same reaction. He is now more comfortable with it, but he sees that now as more advanced, he's not obviously a veteran, but now as a more advanced agent, he has to take responsibilities and do things he would normally do. But another thing is, this is a Zendrick exhibit, and these are people that honestly have been messing with his country and his people and everything like that. He is doing this not only to get some information about his hammer for himself, but also to protect the pride of his own family and his country.
Okay. As you feel that strong urge, you feel this has to be right. That the hammer feels that with you, and you hear a voice in the back of your head, almost kind of like whispering from where you're holding the hammer. See, Yuvago? I told you he was worth something. And you have now, as you strike, there is this brilliant flash from this hammer as you see the runes roar to life, and even now these new special, beautiful intricacies, as you feel more of a connection and you get some semblance of a word, row. And I want you to know now that your weapon is now a +1 Warhammer, and as far as you know, it deals double damage to structures and combat.
Holy shit!
Excuse me. It's a +1 Warhammer, and it has the siege property, so you deal double damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hello, dear listeners. Your sadistic maniac for the evening, Dapper Wombat here, just
breaking up a little bit of the action to give you all a couple of announcements that we weren't able to put at the end of the show. So first and foremost, once again, we want to wholeheartedly thank everybody who has been listening, talking about Tales of Adventure Agents of Boo, as we are super excited to get done with our season 1 finale. And hopefully this will give us a time to, take this time to grow, see what works, see what doesn't, and become better, and essentially give you all much better for season 2 and hopefully for seasons beyond. If you like what you hear here, as always, you can check out our Spotify that is officially under for Tales of Adventure, as well as you can always find us on our Podbean, as well as you can look us up on our Twitters, our social media, our Twitter, our Facebook, as well as our Instagram, and our YouTube channels. Once again, we do make sure that we update our Podbean and our Spotify once they go up in Saturday noon. Takes a little bit longer for the YouTubes for just getting the video editing. So just please be wary of that as we take this time and go on our season 1 break to basically kind of do a little bit more maintenance around the production studio and cleanup. With all of that being said, please stick around, stay tuned to keep up with updates from our social medias, as we will be releasing when we will be coming back from hiatus. And just not to keep you guys out of the loop, it's not necessary that we are officially taking a hiatus break. It's more in the sense that we're going to be taking and putting the main campaign on hiatus. We're still going to have recordings of the one-shot ideas, as well as some other new fun stuff that we have in the pipeline. Jared is still wanting to do a lot more of the lunch breaks and kind of getting an idea of especially our 2 new players that you all have had the pleasure of listening to for these past couple of episodes. As well as we will make sure that we keep everybody up to date as to when we are posting back for season 2 officially and getting back with the main campaign. I know for me, because of everything going on in my life getting a little bit more screwy than I would like it to be, I know I definitely need a break, just kind of from everything. So we'll essentially play it by ear, but we will make sure to update everybody on what our schedule is, as well as what our new schedules will be for new episodes coming out in season 2. With all of that being said, I bring you back to the city of Sharn, the Morgrave Institution, the Desnia Librarian of Antiques, and back to with our intrepid agents. Have a good night, everyone. Gildarts.
Yes.
What do you do now? You just knock down the pillar and potentially have now just put these 2 out the fight. You realize that you probably, because of the pillar, you probably have maybe about a couple of seconds before whatever the hell this thing is that's trying to break into the statue case turns around.
Is there another pillar near me?
Yes, there is, but it's almost kind of like the yeah, I'd say there's another pillar near you. That's fine.
I'm gonna knock that one down too.
Okay. Are you doing it just in general? What do you? Because the pillar, if you're trying to knock it down to hit the creature that's over at the glass case, it would not be able to reach.
No. I'm trying to knock it down so that it hits the other 2.
The other 2. There's only
the one that's already under. The one that's already underneath those 2. Yeah, the other one is already underneath the pillar. I'm gonna stack the pillars on top of that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I will say that you can definitely do that in a second, and I believe Aeon, your held action goes off, right? So what would you like to do now that you are kind of like look around? Higgs is able to essentially debug and do a quick reboot. You have essentially like one thing that you can do, like an action. So what would you like to do? You saw that Gildarts knocked down the pillar on these 2 things that were trying to get to you, so you roll out the way, and so they're they're incapacitated at the moment, and there is still the creature that is at the case, or at the
Alright.
statue case.
So I want to say to Gildarts, can you be like a battering ram to distract him? Because I want to detect magic to see what's around here, but I have to do it as a ritual to see, make sure everything is hunky dory.
So I would say if you want to do that, a ritual is going to take too long because a ritual to cast it takes 10 minutes. You can,
10 real
however,
minutes?
yeah, 10. Like you have to sit down and like meditate for 10 real minutes. But
No.
yeah, but essentially how it also works is if you want to expend one of your spell slots, that'll be your first level spell slot, you can just cast it as your action.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I'll just cast it as action.
Okay, cool. You cast it as your action. You see that the cases themselves that hold these artifacts are warded with aberrational or protective magics. Also, with a weird base, you gather that they have a anti-magical property, almost kind of like whatever is in the case is just kind of inert, so it doesn't have any magical properties anymore. You see that the case for the big statuette has that too, and as you kind of like do that and get it for the creature that's over there, it still again has this weird fuzzy almost like it's arcane magic, but it's being cast by something weird and incomprehensible. You're trying to like decode it, but it doesn't seem like Higgs is able to process what that wavelength of energy is.
So I'm just gonna let Gildarts know that we're dealing with some weird, fourth dimensional shit here.
Okay. Okay, so with that all being said, you see the other creature kind of turn around and look at this. Go ahead, Gildarts, and make your attack roll against the other pillar.
I'm going to use my purple dice that I haven't rolled once yet.
Ooh, do it.
19 plus 4 plus 2, 25.
25, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and I believe, what do we say? Your hammer has a siege property now.
Yeah, so that's 3d6s, I believe.
You go ahead and you roll the damage, and then you just double the damage.
Oh, that's right. No, wait, you sent me something else. You changed that. It's got demolish. I add 1 extra d6 to construct damage.
Constructs are a creature type.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, so
double the damage, so
yep.
18, because 6 and 3 is 9, 18. Yep.
Okay, 18. You swing back again, and whew, as you can hear your ancestor essentially guiding you through, the hammer impacts again as the runes light up on the side. The pillar and starts to crumble and go to slam on the other two to kind of like bury them. But you see all of a sudden the creature over by the pillar throws its hand out, and in mid fall, the pillar stops, and the creature you can hear, and with a violent force, the pillar is slightly lifted and forcibly thrown back at the end of the wall as you hear this massive as it just kind of echoes through. Great. Now that's going to give me another headache. As you see with the force of the impact now, the hood of this figure is blown off, and you see it is standing there, the gnomish Professor Vermilius.
I did not see that one come.
Why do I have to, of all the days, I have to run into you? first you take care of my minions, and heaven forbid what other those god-awful cretins. But it looks like you all are here for what exactly?
I mean, you did break into a museum.
So you're here to stop me?
I mean, yes? Anybody else? Anybody got any objections to that?
I'm still trying to figure out who this is, so I'm assuming that you guys have history. So I'm just gonna let you guys have your dialogue.
Oh, okay. So, and then like I give Aeon the rundown about how we had this mission, and it was like he was here, and we had to hide. And there was the whole thing where Ayana shot somebody. Me, Leonard, and Ayana went to jail. It was a very cozy jail, by the way. I mean, they gave us food actually. Like, I mean, it was really nice. They had really warm blankets.
I don't have time for this. If we're going to do this, if you all want to die your quick deaths, and let's get this over with. I have a deadline to meet. Ayana, this is the point in the moment where you start stumbling into the room.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. What the hell is he doing here?
Did you get over your plane sickness?
It's like, oh, great. It's you. I should have figured I would run into you soon enough.
Ayana's kind of like
You don't even know what you are, do you?
stumbling
No,
through her pouch looking for her gun. Well, where did I put it?
Shoot him.
And on that note,
Actually, before you roll initiative, can I do a perception check? I'm checking my things right here. I was supposed to understand things within a certain... Oh, that's my passive perception, which would be... What the hell is my passive perception?
it would be 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, okay, so he's not within 3 feet of me.
Nope.
Can I do any kind of check to see if I could read the lips and understand what the hell is going on?
Sure. I guess if Magic wanted to, because Mystic, I think you have something for this. I believe you have the observant trait. So actually, Magic, I'm so sorry, I keep doing that. Mystic, you actually hear this. You actually see as they're moving their lips, this conversation happen.
I rolled a 15 on perception.
Okay.
But I mean, if she could hear it, she was probably telling me.
Yeah, she's telling you.
So because he threatened them at this point, and I see the fight coming on, we had planned to take an early surprise shot.
Okay.
I will be shooting first to break the glass of the sunlight to allow her arrow to travel unobscured. So if I have to take a little hit to shoot through the glass, I understand. I just don't know how you want to do that.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
That would be a phantom shot, please.
Ooh. Okay. All right. We're using it right off the bat. So with the phantom shot, then, are you still aiming for the glass, or are you trying to shoot?
No. My bullet will be breaking. I'm trying to hit him, but my bullet will break the glass. Doing so, which will allow her arrow to go through.
Let me take a look at phantom shot, because I'm like, I know I wrote this. Give me 1 second.
I have it right here. When using my sneak attack with a ranged weapon, which this would be sneaky, doesn't know we're there. Before you roll your attack, you can choose to declare a phantom shot. Once you do, roll the attack as normal. Creature designated by the attack gains no benefit from cover and is treated like their AC is 2 points lower.
Okay. I will say, for the sake of brevity and getting into the boss fight, that you don't have to roll. The glass shatters. What does your phantom shot look like? And also, more importantly, what's the gossip on this little gnome?
Oh, the gossip.
What's the goss?
So, as I aim at him, he hears little whispers in his head telling him to look behind him.
What He's like, let's get this over. What the hell? And you see he kind of turns.
And as soon as he makes that turn, I shoot him. Do I have to roll to hit him?
Yes, you do. But his AC is counted as 2 lower.
Yes.
Okay. Plus your dexterity modifier. So that is a. Let me check. What does it say for your dexterity modifier, Mystic? Because I believe yours should be either a +2 or a +3.
I apologize. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. It's +2.
+2. Okay, so that is going to be an 18, so that does hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Are you wanting to do anything special to the shot? Are you just trying to shoot it normally through your crossbow?
Now I shoot it normally through my crossbow.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus your dexterity modifier. And Trast, what did you get?
I got a 22.
22. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Can you please remind me of the rifle damage? I did not have it saved on my character sheet.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It is going to do. It's 2d10. But you don't get to add any ability modifier to it. But because you are also hidden, you do get to maximize. You do get to roll the damn. You get to, what did we say? The
Sneak
thing
attack?
that you normally do. Yeah, this not only the sneak attack, but also the skulker kicks in.
Oh, what was? No. Skulker is just. Well, that might be. Oh, you're talking about ambusher. When hidden, roll weapon damage with advantage.
Yes,
Gotcha.
that's what I mean.
That would be a 0 is a 10, isn't it?
That's correct.
Ooh, okay.
And
So that would be 14 rifle damage, and then I'm rolling my sneak attack now.
Okay. Mystic, what damage did you roll, Mystic? Ooh, nice.
Sadly, a 7.
So hey, got to get some damage on the board. You made your first attack roll of the game. It's all good.
That would be 6 sneak attack damage for a total of 20.
Total of 20. Whoo! You all, as you see, Vermillis just looks so much more annoyed at everything. You see he turns around real quick, and you see an arrow fly into his shoulder as he kind of gets knocked back a little bit. And then you hear the crack of a rifle go off as you see that the bullet goes boom, like right into his side and takes out a chunk of it. And you see that he recoils.
You wounded beast.
Okay. Oh, so this is how we're playing it. Okay. That's fine. And as you see, as those go off, I am going to have everybody roll initiative.
Outstanding.
So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I am so excited. This is going to be so much fun. Okay.
Already 27 hit points down. How hard can he be?
I'm uncomfy.
Why did that laugh remind me of Sigma from the Mega Man games?
So, 25 to 20. Who rolled between a 25 to 20?
Double deuces, baby. Because I got a nat 20.
Okay, nat 20. Nat 20 with the Gildarts. Okay. Anybody else? Last call. 20, 25, 20, 25, 20.
Oh.
What are we adding? Our proficiency?
Nope. Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Oh no.
Oh, this gonna be good.
Okay.
All right.
All right, 19 to 15.
I got 19.
19, nice, Ayana.
I don't like it.
Anybody else? 19 to 15. Second call. Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
All
I
right.
need to roll for Leonard. I forgot to roll for Leonard.
Okay, all good.
What is Leonard's like dex and all that?
Dexterity. I'm fairly sure, unless you can correct me if I'm wrong, Leonard. I'm fairly sure yours is -1 because you're not dexy. But we can always, if it's easier, because I know you're en route. Nick, is it cool if we just kind of put Sir Leonard at the end of the initiative order?
Middle of a fucking sentence.
Yep. Dang it! I rolled a 19 for him though.
Well, it's fine though. We'll just put him at the end. Sorry, bud.
I used the chunky dice too. I'll never roll
if you
good
want,
with the
he
chunky
can take
dice.
my spot. I can take his.
Can we do that? I'll allow it.
I mean, you're not the DM, but sure,
I
we can
rolled
allow
a
it.
5.
Okay.
So
Leonard has a 5 and Trash has a 19 plus whatever your dex is.
Yep.
Oh well, that would be double deuces, baby.
Oh, so you're actually.
So I mean, Trash is going for me because he has a better dex.
No, you still got a nat 20, so your priority still goes.
Oh, sweet.
And Aeon and Mystic, what'd you guys get? Since I guess we're just gonna kind of do it out.
That's an 8.
An 8. Sorry, buddy. Happens. And Mystic, what'd you get?
7.
7. Okay. All right, not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. Gildarts. You have priority with your natural 20. It is your go. What would you like to do?
How far away is Ramillis?
I would say you're probably about 30 to 40 feet away from him.
30 to 40 feet. I'm going to shoot him with my shotgun.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot him.
So 17, 18, 19.
19. You're adding your dexterity modifier to that, right?
Yes, I did not add my strength.
Okay, cool. Just checking. 19 would normally hit, but Vermillis is going to use his reaction. And as you see the shotgun, as you kind of like quickly switch out and pull out your shotgun and shoot, you see Vermillis kind of throws up his hands again, and poof, a wall of telekinetic force catches the bullets and drops under the effect of a shield spell. He casts shield.
Crap. Well, I got a second attack. I'm going to try to shoot him again.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, please roll higher.
Just know that because your shotgun has a capacity of 2, if you take these 2 shots, if you try to use your shotgun again, you're going to have to use one of your attacks to reload.
Cool. Does a 21 hit now?
A 21 does.
Yes. So that's 2d8s, I believe.
Yep, 2d8.
And where's the other one? Double 7s, 14.
14. Very nice, guys. Very nice. So yeah, that is your attack. If you would like. So if you would like, you also still have your bonus action and movement if you so choose.
Is there anything flammable in here?
No, there wouldn't be anything flammable in here. I mean, there's a fire extinguisher to put out the flammable things, but there wouldn't be anything flammable in here.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm good where I am right now. Oh wait, I take that back. At the end of my turn, I'm going to bonus action go into a rage.
Okay. As you go into your rage, you feel the hammer glow with this intensity, and it's almost, and you all kind of like feel in the air the weird, almost kind of like an atmospheric change. And to you, Gildarts, you smell rain for some reason.
Oh my.
But that's the end of his turn. Oh, excuse me, that's the end of your turn. Trust, it is your go. What do? I would say, because you guys are on the skylight, you are probably about like you all are a good couple feet up. You're not like hundreds of feet up, but you're at least like a good 60 to 70.
Right on. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to almost go prone at the edge of the skylight so that I have, I would hope you would call that light obscurity.
I would say so.
So I would like to hide.
Okay. So that's your bonus action.
And that is a natural 1.
Okay.
I mean, does anything happen with the natural 1 trying to hide on a 70-foot high skylight?
I'd say that you like almost slip and fall for a bit, but like you're just seen. And you're seen, and maybe about you have to step back a little bit, only because some of the glass is starting to like shatter because of the impact.
Okay. Shit. Then. All right. Well, then I will use my Phantom Cloak.
Okay.
And I will cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So that is your bonus action and your action. So you still have your movement.
And then I would like to, is there a box or anything that I could jump to that would be less than 70 feet down?
There is some scaffolding that you could try and get to. You're not sure how sturdy it is because it's like the air conditioning sort of scaffolding, so it has like the tubes and stuff. That's the only thing that's probably about like 20 feet from you.
Okay, I'd like to jump to that, and
Okay.
I'd like to do it in a way where I control my weight and my my body control to where I roll through it so my weight doesn't completely hit this thing all in one thing, and roll through it and make as little noise as possible.
Okay, so I would say to do all of that, I'll have it an acrobatics check, but it is going to be a higher DC. Let's say for that, I'm going to put unfortunately, because that's going to be pretty hard to do, I'm going to put this at a DC 25.
Nope, 9.
Okay, so as you go and you try to run and jump onto this thing, the conditioning units and stuff are a lot lighter and a lot more malleable than you thought, and you fall.
Shit.
And let's see. So Trast, you are going to take. Ooh, God. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess my dice said fuck you, because Trast, you take 32 points of bludgeoning damage, but it is halved because of your because of the agency armor. So 32 halved rounded down is
That would be 16.
Yeah, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you all just see Trash or I'm so sorry. Trast.
Wow, he's good at math. Fuck him.
Trash just whoosh, boom, boom, and just fall. And you are with the 9. Unfortunately, you are knocked prone.
Actually, point of emphasis. Don't they not really see anything? They just see the air conditioning unit buckle for no reason. And
that's right, because you're invisible.
Here's some thud that they have no clue what the thud was.
What the hell was
that? It's just what's that?
So yeah, that is
the building's unstable. It's gonna collapse.
Wait, are you here? Are you here? Is Gildarts? What's that? Ayana's girl. That's a booty hole.
So
somebody yells, "The building's unstable. It's going to collapse." Gildarts is going to be like, "Collapse building? I'm going to break the whole thing."
So, with that being the end of your turn, it is now Vermillis' turn. Vermillis, after kind of assessing the situation that he's in and looking around, goes, fine. And you see as his free action, he is going to use his change form, or excuse me, his change shape ability. And you see Vermillis' size grows, and you see he becomes more and more monstrous. You see that he grows from a small to a medium to large sized. You see that his clothes are now starting to rip, his pants starting to tighten and flex underneath the weight. And you see that his hair is starting to grow out long and become this stark white. His face, now changing from a normal nose, is slowly starting to become more monstrous, with these tusks growing out the bottoms and outward, and fangs growing out the top and out. And seeing now with these long curled horns, this blue-skinned demon almost looking creature. You also see that the wounds that you all put into him, and that the bullet hole that Trast put into him closes up slightly. So make sure I do that. So that's that. And he yeah, no, he's gonna pull out all his tricks now. You see that he holds his hands out and just levitates 30 feet off the ground. He's going to point at you, Gildarts, and I am going to need you to make me a... Give me 1 second. Let me see what this is. Is this a...
Strength? Make it strength?
What is it? Yeah.
It's going to be charisma.
My charisma's okay. It's...
God damn it, I don't see it. Give me 1 second. I had this all planned, and it was going to be all cool and shit. Give me 1 second.
Was it going to be cool for you or cool for me?
Yes.
Let's see. Make me... Yeah, because this would be... Make me a charisma saving throw, but you do have advantage because you and your companions are fighting it.
Oh, sweet merciful tabletop. Oh, thank God I used one of my better dice, because I rolled a 2 for the lower one.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 17 because I rolled an 18 and I have a -1 to charisma.
Just close.
Oh, sweet God!
Gildarts, you see that Vermillis looks at you, and you all see now that in the middle of his forehead, it splits, and you see opening almost kind of like a third eye, but you see it getting bulgier and bulgier and bulgier until it finally pops out of the middle of his forehead and almost fleshy tendrils itself out of his head, like connected to a snake. Your eyes start to glass over, and you hold your hammer, and you hear Vermillis's voice in your head. How about you do something useful and help me? and you all see Gildarts turn, and he looks at you, Aeon, Ayana, and Sir Leonard. So,
shit.
Gildarts, you are charmed, but that is what Vermillis is going to do. Ayana, it is now your go.
I need a second. Jesus.
I told y'all.
I am okay. I'm shook.
Yeah, as you should be. That means I'm doing my job correctly.
Okay.
What?
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use my movement to get as far away from Gildarts as possible.
Okay.
Fair.
Easy enough to do. That'll mean that you'll be backing out of the room.
Oh, wait. Damn. I don't want to get that far.
I'm just joking, Ayana. Do you want to move further into the room just away from Gildarts?
Yeah.
Okay. There's definitely enough room for you to do so.
Okay. And I want to cast Vicious Mockery on the baddie.
Okay. Vicious Mockery, you want to use that as your reaction or your action? Because actually, let me check. Vicious Mockery is... I want to say I thought Vicious Mockery was a reaction, but I think I might be thinking of just a bard thing. So give me 1 second. Nope, it is an action. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was confused. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, no. I'm thinking of the bard thing, cutting words. But yeah, go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery. What do you say to Vermillis?
I say, boy, if you don't get your bubble gum, dumb, skin tone, chicken bone, Google Chrome, flip flown, this on ice cream cone, garden no, extra chromosome, monochrome, Doug Dibadome, looking, Flintstone looking ass the fuck out of here, boy.
What's your DC? It's gonna be
1d4,
8.
right?
Well, yeah, he has to make a wisdom saving throw first. So I'm asking, your DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 3, so that's 11. What's your charisma modifier? I believe yours
2. But let
2,
me look.
2 or 3.
Let me check. It is 3.
3. Okay, so 14. Okay.
I really hope he fails, just because I wanted to be hurt by that.
Let me see something real quick. Sorry, I'm just kind of like flipping through stuff, making sure I have this correct. For so, go ahead and roll your psychic damage, because that's a 3 plus a 4, so that's a 7.
Hold on.
And so that also means that he has disadvantage on the next attack roll before he makes on the before the end of its turn. Okay, on disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay.
So I am rolling. What am I rolling for my?
You roll a d4.
Okay, I was making sure I had it right.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I got 4.
4. Oof. Okay. So that Ayana is going to be your turn. And just to make sure, no one else rolled 19 through 15, right? No one else got that? Okay, cool. So now it is the Eye's turn. Let's see. There's the invisible thing that fell. Mystic, you're up on the roof. Yeah.
Just an update real quick. I'm back at my house and I have all my stuff ready.
Boy, shut your bubblegum dumb.
Well, that's great because Sir Leonard, after the Eye's turn, you're next.
Well, shit. Okay.
Save us, Leonard. You're our only hope.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Leonard.
Leonard.
Hello there. Let me roll a d4.
Hello
Let's
there.
see. 1, 2, 3. There's 6 of you, right? Yeah, there's 6 of you.
Yeah, technically.
Well, technically, there's 5 because.
Yeah, that's why I said technically.
Okay. Well, didn't like that. So, Ayana, I'm gonna need you. Yeah, because this eye's gonna roll and see what it gets. So it's gonna do number 1 and number 4. Okay. So, Ayana, you see the eye weirdly like snakes around and looks at you. You see it glows green, and then like a little like circle of energy puffs around it. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh fuck! I am disgusted. Okay, what am I rolling? A D20?
Yep, D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
I hate it here. 15.
15 makes it. So you only take half of this. 2, 3. Okay. So that would have been 7 points of damage. However, because you succeeded, you only take 3 points of necrotic damage. As you see the eye kind of looks at you and your skin almost kind of like dehydrates and shallows for a bit. You almost kind of like have to flex your muscles and close your eyes to not have the necrosis seep in any further. But that's going to be for you. And then I'm going to have, let's see, who would be next? You all are pretty dexy, so it's not going to work. You know what? I'm just going to go with this for Trast. Actually, no, he doesn't know where Trast is because he's invisible. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Anna, but I actually. Yeah, I guess Ayana, I'm just gonna kind of. Actually, no, I'm sorry, Leonard. I'm gonna kind of bully you for a bit. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Leonard, go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, please.
19.
19.
Ooh.
Okay. You are not affected by the telekinetic ray.
Fuck yeah.
And
Turtle brain power, bitch.
And Gildarts. No, that's all the eye is going to do on its turn. Leonard, it's now your go. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna use my sword.
Okay.
Haven't used it yet.
Okay. So, you're just gonna run up and attack this thing?
I don't know if it's a good idea, but at this point, I can't think of anything else to do, so yes.
Okay. So you're gonna draw your sword, is that correct? I'm understanding this correctly?
Yes.
Okay. What is Leonard feeling in this moment?
Annoyed.
Annoyed? Annoyed the situation and how all this is going down?
Yes.
Okay. Was there something that Woodrow taught you about being annoyed and not letting your anger cloud yourself?
Woodrow? You mean Woodward?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, Woodward. I'm terribly sorry.
Woodrow, I didn't know I was being taught by a president.
Hey, man, it's been a long couple weeks, all right?
Yeah. You can have more than one teacher.
Woodrow, Woodward, Wilson.
But yes, he's taught you about learning to control your anger in situations like these, right?
Yes.
You hear his voice in the back of your head, and you all see that for a brief second, for brief pierces of light, you see a faceless rat person and 3 other almost turtle-like creatures, almost, but of varying different sizes. Like you see one of them that's a lot taller and bulkier than Sir Leonard. You see another one that's a lot skinnier than Sir Leonard. And you see one that's kind of more of Sir Leonard's sort of stature. Leonard, as you draw your sword, the headbands that you wrapped around it glow. And as you unsheath it, you feel something new has happened or awakened in yourself. And your weapon awakens. So, for the time being, your weapon is treated as a +1 longsword, so you get a +1 to attack and damage, as well as your katana deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Ooh.
And you have something else interesting, but I'll have to wait and see if you're going to do what I think you're going to do. So you're going to run up and attack Vermillis?
Yes.
All right. I would say that he is about 30 feet away from you. Actually, no. He is flying up. So he's about 30 feet off the ground from you.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. You still have your action, because you can't, unless you want to say that you run up and swipe the air that he's at.
No, that would make me look stupid. I realize that he's pretty much 30 feet in the air, so I can't really use my sword. So, I think, hold on 1 second. I'm going to check what this does. I have it written down.
Okay, doke.
It has been a while.
No, it definitely has been a while.
Ah, damn it. It's what I wanted to do, but it's the range is completely off, so.
Gotcha.
Shit.
Well, I mean, like, your sword's drawn. It looks cool. It's all glowing, like, all radiant and shit.
It's like a Ninja Turtle lightsaber.
Yeah, it, like, vaguely, you guys, not only do you smell the hint of, like, rain from from Gildarts' hammer, from Leonard's sword, it almost kind of, like, vaguely smells of, like, sea salt in the ocean.
This pause in combat is brought to you by PRW.
I'm gonna use Fireball.
Oh, shit.
Good God!
Well then, let's just drop a nuke in the museum. Fuck all the artifacts. Let's just burn everything.
No, like, legit, that's probably the best course of action, because Vermillis did fly 30 feet up.
Burn it down to the ground.
My God.
Okay. So he has to make. Yep. Nope. That'll just hit Vermillis. He has to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your DC. What is your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier is +5.
+5. Oh shit. Okay. So he has to get 18. Okay. So that's a
You're welcome.
That's a DC 18.
Fail.
Okay. Sir Leonard,
Yeah.
what does your fireball look like?
Well, it's a blue fireball,
Mhm.
but as I cast it, I just scream.
What do you scream?
Scree.
And you just chuck it at him?
Yeah. Like an angry little child throwing a tantrum.
You all see Sir Leonard draws his sword, and the beautiful, like, gleam of the blade glows this holy light. With one arm above the other arm raised above his head, you see this ball of blue fire just coalesce and divinely manifest itself in his hand, as you just see he screams out and just tosses it at Vermillis. It hits him dead in the chest, and it boom detonates in this blue fiery explosion contained only for him. He did make his dexterity saving throw, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you still don't have to roll 8d6. Just tell me what you get.
Good God, fireball already.
Man, fireball is scary. You kidding me? That's why I'm like, I could throw stuff at you guys now because someone in the party knows fireball.
All right, what am I doing again? Sorry, I had to do something real quick.
No, you're good. Go ahead and roll 8d6.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Hey, man, that's fireball.
You're going to have that kind of power in Leonard's hands, we're going to have a problem.
Hey, man, he's the cleric of light. This is what they get.
He may be the cleric of light, but there's going to come a time where Gildarts, me, and someone else is in the middle of a epic melee battle with some boss, and Nick goes, fuck this, fireball, and just screws us all.
Hey, man.
Guys.
Oh, hold up. Go ahead, Nick.
6.
How much?
Do I add anything to it?
How many dice did you roll?
I rolled 1.
Oh, roll 7 more. The fireball spell is 8d6.
Oh,
yeah, you roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said 6. He said 6. I was like, what the fuck?
How? How did you even manage that one? Even if you got all ones, you would have got 8.
His fireball comes out like dragon's breath, but as soon as it gets to the enemy, it turns into like a 4th of July sparkler.
It's like, you missed. How did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
Well, yeah, but if Leonard did that, I wouldn't be screwed necessarily.
Nah. Also, hopefully by that point, Trask, you'll have evasion, so it won't really matter to you either.
So I'm at 5, and I've got 3 6s, a 5, and a 3. So hold on 1 second.
No, you're good. You're good. These are the moments I live for in D&D.
It's a 6. How?
It's like 6 points of damage from fireball. Yup. How? I rolled really, really low. How? How did you beat the average? I rolled really, really low.
How did you roll a 0? I don't know.
No. So, oh my god, how the hell does that even work?
I don't
All
even
right,
know.
so here's all I got.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Okay.
A 4.
Okay.
Another 6.
Okay.
Another 6.
Okay.
A
Nice.
5.
Nice.
Another 4.
Mm-hmm.
Another 3.
Okay.
Another 5.
Okay. So in total,
39 out of 48 points of damage. Beautiful.
That's me whenever I drink Fireball.
That's good. Even though Vermillis did make his save, that's 19 points of fire damage.
Can Leonard say
welcome.
Dolly every time he throws the fireball?
Dolly fireball. Okay. Shit, Leonard, you want to do anything else?
There's only one more thing that I have left to do that I know I can.
Yeah, because you have your bonus action left. So what are you doing?
I'm thinking if I should do it or wait till next time.
Please share with the class.
Huh?
I said share with the class.
Sacred Flame is what I'm thinking.
Let me see. Sacred Flame is a bonus action?
I don't know. I'll have to check, but
1 sec. Sacred Flame is an action. So you would not be able to cast Sacred Flame. But you still cast Fireball. So, like, be secure in the knowledge that you cast the first Fireball of the game.
Yeah.
God, just imagine when he gets a really, really strong Fireball.
My temper's going to be everywhere.
You mean imagine when he gets higher than a 3rd level spell slot?
Yes.
It'll be like you come across a roving band of bandits with rags as clothes, no armor whatsoever, and sticks to fight you with. Fireball.
Like, oh God.
That will be me.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay. I'm looking at him like, okay, but why though?
So homicidal tendencies aside, Leonard, is that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
You did so much damage, their grandchildren took damage.
So, Aeon, it is now your go. What would you like to do?
How far away am I? How far away am I from Gildarts? Like, how close am I?
Gildarts is probably about like 20 feet from you.
All right, so is there already like? Can I move behind something?
Yeah, you can move behind a pillar.
Yeah. Oh God, a pillar. Okay, sure. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll go behind a pillar.
Okay, you can go behind a pillar.
So I had a question. So he's charmed. Does he still think for himself? Like he just can't control his body?
No. So you know how charm spell works. Essentially that he is charmed. So basically he has to he basically thinks that you all are his enemies and is willing to fight you. The only thing that would be able to stop it is A, if you manage to knock him unconscious, or B, if you have something that disrupts the magic that is currently clouding his brain.
Or if I just roll a saving throw and hopefully I get a pass.
That too. But he rolls that at the end of his turn.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna go with dissonant whispers.
Okay. You're gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. Are you casting it at Gildarts? Are you casting it at Vermilius? Or are you casting it at the eyeball?
I want to do Vermilius because I'm going to see if he can hopefully get him to run away, at least further away from where he is.
Okay. Because let's see. He has to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, he takes that and immediately uses his reaction, if available, to move away from you. The creature doesn't move into obvious ground. Okay. So if he succeeds, he takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. Okay. Yeah. You can cast your Dissonant Whispers. And he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Just for records, for anybody who has spells, and particularly for you, your spell DC is going to be 8 plus your proficiency, so that becomes 11. And what is your intelligence modifier? I think yours is 4 as well. Yeah. Okay, so he has to make a... Okay, so 17. Okay, yeah, so the DC was 17 for Leonard. No, DC was... for 18 was Leonard, because sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay.
You're goddamn right.
Okay, let's see. That's an 8.
And I got more where that came from.
Damn it. Okay, go ahead and roll your 3d6, and he has to immediately use his reaction to move away from you. He's afraid of you.
I'm okay with this. 17. Damn, 665. Yep, 17.
Oh God. Okay. I'm still good. I'm still feeling fine. I'm feeling fine like the number 9. All right.
Not the number 9.
You see Vermilius kind of like what does your Dissonant Whispers look like? Like what does it look like when you cast the spell?
It's just me just kind of thinking to myself, like, now I'm in a situation where the strongest person is mind controlled. The turtle threw a fireball. I heard an invisible thud. I'm just like, this fool has ruined my damn day.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's just take
That's
a
me.
moment,
I'm the invisible thud.
Let's take a moment to acknowledge everything that literally is happening right now. You have Ayana roasting the fuck out of this dude. Trash Invisible making thuds. Leonard throwing magical fireballs that's burning every fucking thing. Gildarts is ready to kill us. What the hell is going on?
As you just kind of think to yourself, you kind of like plug in like a program into Higgs. Your gauntlet kind of whirs for a bit, and you just chuck the magic at Vermillis. It hits him, and you see his brain. He immediately looks panicked at you, and he flies and like is trying to cling to the corner, and he goes, "You useless one, hit that one, kill that one first," as he is afraid of you.
Oh, that backfired. Damn it.
Gildarts, you're in no command to attack any one of them specifically. It's just flavor wise, he's just saying that to you because he's now scared of he's scared of AI.
All right, I want to attack the invisible thud.
Okay, well, hang on. It's not your turn yet. Hang on. That was your action. Use your movement. Do you have anything you want to do as a bonus action?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Mystic, it is now your turn.
So Mystic is still on the...
Mystic, you are still on the roof. You are still on the sky roof that's about 70 feet. You can drop down if you like. However, you're going to take damage to do so.
All right. Well, I would not be doing that today. Instead, I'd like to cast Pass Without a Trace, Power of Darkness.
Okay. So you're going to make yourself...
Can I ask what was Mystic's reaction to the invisible thud?
Please.
Well, technically speaking, Mystic saw Trast turn invisible and then jump and then just like eat shit. So
exactly, I can see everything from up here, and I'm fine where I am. Thank you. Enjoy your eyeballs and invisible people, fireballs. I'm okay.
What's your feelings about the fireball, the invisible thud, and the charmed idiot right now?
I'm just saying that you guys look like jackasses, so I'm okay where I am.
Sounds about right.
That's a fair assumption. That is a fair assumption right now.
Like we never missed a beat.
Oh God!
All we're really missing right now is Yalkin to be unconscious somewhere on the floor.
God. Okay.
Or
all right.
getting shot by trash.
Because I shot him. Yeah, I was just about to say.
All right.
Getting
back into it. Getting back into it now that we have come full circle. So, Mystic, as your bonus action, let me look at Pass Without Trace. I believe Pass Without Trace is a bonus action. Yeah, because Vermillis is afraid of. Hang on. Okay, so keep in mind, if you do cast Pass Without a Trace on yourself, it is your action, so you would not be able to attack. Is that? Yeah, because Pass Without a Trace is an action. If you want to cast a spell, I would highly suggest casting Hunter's Mark on Vermillis, because that's a good useful spell that you would be able to do.
It's a hard choice.
Fair enough.
I guess I would pass Hunter's Mark on Vermillis.
Okay. So Hunter's Mark, so what Hunter's Mark does, and I think I might have left a link into it in the tab for you, but just as a refresher, Hunter's Mark, you choose a creature that you can see within range to mark as your quarry until the spell ends. So you have concentration, which means unless you take damage, that spell lasts for about an hour. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target when you hit it with an attack, and you have advantage on any perception or survival checks to find it. So like tracking it down. And when the target drops to 0 before your spell ends, you can use your bonus action to mark a new creature. So this is like marking your prey, essentially. So go ahead and so the extra damage is rolled when you make your attack roll, and because you're also a 5th level ranger, you get to make 2 attacks.
Oh.
I will ask: are you going to attack Vermillis himself, or are you going to attack the weird eyeball thing?
I'll be attacking the weird eyeball thing for 100, please.
Okay. All right. Show me weird eyeball thing. Go ahead and roll your attack rolls for me, please. So let's see. First one is going to miss, but the second one is definitely going to hit. So go ahead and roll your 2d6 plus your dexterity modifier plus that extra d6 from your hunter's mark.
All right. I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Okay, so 7. Your dexterity modifier is 3 or 4?
2.
2, so 9. Go ahead and roll another d6 for me, please, for your hunter's mark.
5.
5, okay. So that is 12. 12 plus 2. 14 points of damage. Whew. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Nice. You basically kind of like line up a shot, and seeing now that he's just kind of scared of this gnome that has cast a spell on him, you just kind of move over to the side. Your first shot fires wide as the eye just kind of like ducks out the way, but the second one you anticipate its movement and we're able to kind of like get the side of it, so there's like an arrow sticking out of it, but it still looks like it is still up. Okay, so that's going to be the end of your turn. Gildarts, it is your go. You have, what would you like to do? The thud that you heard that you're assuming is an enemy is about 40 feet away. You saw the gnome duck behind a corner, and you still see Ayanna and Sir Leonard, though they're about 15 to 20 feet away from you. The invisible creature is 50 feet away from you, so it is out of your range of movement.
I'm gonna go after Aeon, I guess, then, and hope I miss.
Okay, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
All right, sweet.
And
I'm gonna use the metal dice.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
And that's a 3.
1 and 3. Okay. Yeah, you successfully miss. Go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw again with advantage, please.
Bump this. I'm using Goldie. Oh, you know my baby never fails me. That's a nat 20 right there for you.
Okay. You are no longer charmed.
I turn around very angrily and look at Vermillis running out the room.
Vermillis hasn't run out the room. He just ran to the one corner.
Because I know he's afraid of Aeon. Aeon, but I'm like, I did not like that. I'm going to hurt you now, and I'm not going to make it very pleasant.
Adorable. You still have... So you use that, so you're still raging. Yes. Because Aeon was right over there. You did not use your movement, so you can use your movement if you so choose.
I am going to use my movement to hide behind the pillar.
Okay. Are you doing this just to hide in general, trying to like be stealthy, or are you just hiding to brace?
Stealthy.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a... Actually, no, I'm sorry. You wouldn't be able to do that because only rogues are able to make high checks as a bonus action.
Well, then I'll just hide to brace myself.
Okay. Sounds good. It's the end of your turn. Trast, it is your go. I assume you get up, or I don't know.
I would love to get up. Thank you. I would love to get up.
Okay. That's going to be half your movement as you just kind of like, as you kind of feel some of your bones kind of crack a bit.
Okay, so what's the layout here for me? Where?
So you are currently ground level. Mystic is probably about 70 feet up and 5 feet to your left. Vermillis is on the almost kind of like clinging to the corner like a scared spider, afraid of Aeon. So sorry.
How far?
He's about 30 feet from you, but about 30 feet up.
Okay.
So you could take a shot at him. You just can't take a melee attack at him.
Well, what I'd like to do
Hmm.
is, I would like to use a bonus action to dash. I'm still invincible.
Okay.
I'm still invisible.
I'm still invincible.
Invincible. No. But I use a bonus action to dash to get all of my movement back.
Okay.
And I'd like to move to that same corner directly below him.
You're gonna just shoot him in the balls?
And then I would like to aim. Yes, I would very much like to aim.
All right. Go ahead, make your attack roll then.
Oh, before I do that though,
Mm-hmm.
allow me to call a phantom shot.
You can only do that a number of times equal to half your proficiency modifier rounded down.
Oh, it's half the proficiency.
See modifier rounded down. It's all good.
Oh.
Yep.
Aren't you a tricky trickster, you bastard?
I wrote this in for a reason.
You knew exactly what I was going to do.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Because that's the same shit I would have done.
It's still a sneak attack, though.
Yes, it still is. Actually, hang on.
I'm invisible.
I will allow it this once, because I don't feel like looking up the rule. I'll take a look at it, but I'll allow it.
Okay, well, let me know if there's something I'm missing.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Well, you got your wish. Natural 1.
Oh, God. Your gun misfires.
Oof.
So, gotta roll a 1d4. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
9.
9. You take 1 point of fire damage as you're kind of like lining it up and Vermillis hears the whispers in his head. You see he just kind of like looks and with one finger you hear something kind of bend in the inside of your gun, and as you pull it's you take 1 point of fire damage and your gun is damaged. So you would have to either take some time to repair it. It can still shoot, but you're going to be shooting at a -2 penalty.
Okay, and I would also like to make a point of order that even though I missed, as long as I was hit him beforehand, which I was, I am not revealed with that miss.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So you're not revealed. He's like, he heard like a click and like heard the like whispers in his head, so he used his best judgment to figure out where your gun was. So that's gonna be end of your turn. It's gonna be Vermillis' turn, and well, you two are hiding behind the pillar. Leonard, you threw the fireball at him.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I guess we're going to do this now. Vermillis is going to, from where he is. Sorry, I got to like think about this logistically. So, from where he is. Yeah. So, Vermillis is going to look at this and see if he can crawl away from Aeon. So, he can't get anything. He can't get closer to Aeon. He can, however, get closer to Ayana and Sir Leonard. So, he's going to move 30 feet back into the room. And let's see. You all are definitely within 60 feet. Let me see if it angles it. Yeah. So you all are definitely within 60 feet. So Ayana, I'm gonna need both Ayana and Sir Leonard to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
15.
15. Okay. Sir Leonard, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
Okay. Ayana, you make it. Sir Leonard, unfortunately, you do not, as he cast Cone of Cold.
Yikes. Like, yikes, man.
7. 10, 16, 5, 29. 2 more dice. 3, 31, and... Ooh. So, Sir Leonard, how many hit points do you have?
37.
You are going to take 39 points of cold damage. And Ayana, you take only 19.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You all see, as Vermillus is looking scared around, you see that he looks at the turtle that threw the fireball at him. He flies over about 30 feet, takes this big inhale of this giant inhale, and essentially exhumes this cold of this blast of frigid air. As Ayana, you just kind of like bundle up and are able to kind of like get yourself a little bit out the way. Sir Leonard, unfortunately, you're not able to. It's like you are caught more in the blast, and you see Leonard just kind of fall over. He is now unconscious.
I want to add one thing as I fall over.
Yeah.
As I fall over, go, ooh, Listerine.
And Leonard, you all see Leonard drop. That is the end of Vermillus' turn. Ayana, it's your go. What do?
Sorry, I was muted. Jesus Christ. I think I am going to use my transformation.
Okay. And you want to use that thing that we were talking about, or you want to save that for later?
I don't know if there's gonna be a later. I got 8 health points.
Fair enough. So Ayana, what are you thinking in this moment?
In this moment, I see Sir Leonard fall, and as I'm hunched over from the cold, it reminds me of a time that me and him were out camping, and it was very cold, and it reminds me of how he used himself to warm me up. And I'm thinking about that. And as that's happening, I am warm. As I'm getting warm from the thought,
Mm-hmm.
I begin to transform.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how it's happening.
Okay. As you all see Ayana essentially do her transformation, you see something else curious happen. You see, as she goes through the motions of like with her clothing changing, her hair growing a bit longer, and what you would consider the stereotypical magical girl transformation, you see her bow on her back, the one that she shared with you about how she put it in Akbar's, or excuse me, what is your, I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting names. What is your loved one's name again?
Akbar.
Okay. You see Akbar's bow glow
Like Allah
as
Akbar.
well. Yeah, I was like, or like General Akbar from Star Wars.
It's a trap.
You see the bow also start to glow And as Ayana kind of finishes her flurry, you see that she raises her hand up in the air to grab the bow. And in a flash of shattered light, the bow is now a grenade launcher. Ayana, would you like to use your hot girl magic?
Give me that hot girl magic. Ah.
Ratchetest bard ever.
Period, Pooh.
Okay, so because Ayana, you moved, Sir Leonard, unfortunately, you do not gain this benefit because you are unconscious. But Aeon and Gildarts, you all gain 5 temporary hit points. And as well as a reaction, you can immediately move up to your speed without provoking an attack of opportunity. As well as Ayana, can you please tell them what Hot Girl Magic does?
I can't find it.
Okay, I got it then. Are you all ready? Because this is... So, Hot Girl Magic. When you use your Mantle of Inspiration, you fire a grenade shot in the air that explodes in a pile of dramatic confetti, granting you and your allies a die of bardic inspiration at no cost to your total for the day, up to 10 minutes. You can use this ability a number of times per day, equal to half your proficiency modifier rounded down. So, you also do, you two also do get, or excuse me, this is for everybody. So everybody, you also get you get to add a d6 to any die that you choose within the next 10 minutes of combat time.
Just once, right?
Just once.
So wait, what was the dice again? You kind of cut out for me. What dice we get to add for any roll?
D6. Because I'm
Right,
pretty sure
1d6.
you're level 5. Because it's based off of Ayana's inspiration die. And I'm pretty sure it's still a d6.
So for a while. Okay, that works for me.
Mm-hmm. So that is your bonus action. And guess what, Ayana? You got a fucking grenade launcher. What would you like to do?
Fucking use it.
Who gave her a grenade launcher?
I got a grenade launcher and I'm not afraid to fucking use it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just panicking. Who did this? Why? Why? No.
Would you also like to use your other ability with your grenade launcher?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Would you like to? Do you want
Yes.
to?
I forget
Okay.
what it is, but yes. Please inform me.
Of course. The ability that you're trying to remember is called Glitter Bomb. So I gotta roll and see if they make a dexterity saving throw, because your DC is 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma. Your charisma is 2, right? I think that was what you said, or 3.
My charisma is 3, I believe.
Okay, 3. Yes. So 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 8 is 3. No, actually, that's 11. 14. Okay, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw. Nope, that is a 10. So, Ayana, go ahead and roll for me 2d6 fire damage. And I'm making sure, are you saying that you want me to enact Glitter Bomb as well on this attack?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll those dice, and I will explain to everybody what Glitter Bomb does. Glitter Bomb. Once per short or long rest, you may choose creatures who fail their dex save to also be stunned until the end of your next turn. Creatures that also start their turn have disadvantage on concentration checks to maintain spells.
Awesome. I got 4 and 5.
Jesus.
God,
So
everybody's
that
so OP
is...
now except for me.
What are you talking about?
I say everybody's so OP now.
I'm just thinking of the bards that will come after this campaign who will sing Tale of Ayana and the twerk that toppled the Titan.
The twerk that toppled the Titan.
Well,
Yes.
Gildarts, you're still raging, and that power I told you about, because you also haven't hit anything, so that power hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to hit something. I really am.
I'm sorry. What did you say the damage was, Ayana?
I got 4 and 5. I believe that's 9. I'm not good at math.
Yep.
Yes,
that is 9 points of damage, and Vermillis. Oh, I have to make it for the eye as well.
Oh God.
Okay. Vermillis is stunned, but the eye is not.
Gross.
We're gonna poke that eye.
6. So you just see as you all see as Vermillis unleashes this cold, drops Sir Leonard. You see Ayana look furious, transform, grab her bow or her grenade launcher and just poof, poof, and fire a shot of this weird fey confetti, and you see Vermillis kind of looks around. He just looks stunned, and so he's stunned
sparkly?
until the yes, he's very sparkly. There's so much sparkle, it's glitter. He has no idea how he's gonna get the rest of that out. So he's going to be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
So that is going to bring it back to the eye. And the eye is going to, let's see. Well, let's see. I saw that. Ayana, you shot it. It can't see. It can't see Trask, and it can't see Gildarts or Aeon. So, oh, sorry, Ayana.
Oof.
I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Why?
Because Sir Leonard's down, and the eye can't see Gildarts or Aeon because they're behind a pillar. Trask is invisible, and Mystic is still up on the roof.
13.
How many hit points did you say you had left?
8.
Ayana, you are down.
Fuckaroni and cheese.
But that doesn't mean that glitter bomb goes away. Glitter bomb is still in effect.
Cool.
Sweet.
So that's the eye's turn. Leonard,
Nice.
I'm gonna need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
Oh no. What am I rolling? A 20?
Yes.
Yep, just a straight
All
D20.
right. Oh, I've never prayed a day in my life, but I'm praying right now.
You're a cleric.
That was Nick talking, not Leonard. 19.
Yo, good. God, if only it was a net 20.
You have successfully passed one of your saving throws. One down, 2 to go.
Wait, what? Net 20. Yeah,
oh yeah,
you gotta make 3.
You gotta make 3, bud. You successfully passed the first one. Now you just gotta make 2 more.
Yeah. Unless you get a net 20, then you pop back up with 1 and you get your full turn.
That's correct. That is the rule that we're working with. So that's gonna be your turn. Aeon, it is your go. You just saw two of your teammates just drop.
Yep. All right. So I'm like, screw this. I'm tired of this person. He's stunned, right?
Yes, he is stunned.
And he's scared of me, right?
That is correct. So he's scared, but he can't move because he's stunned.
Perfect. So I'm going to use my movement to get a little closer so I can get to that eye.
Okay. So keep in mind he's still like 30 feet up. He's flying around.
All right.
I would say that you're. Yeah, no, you're able to use your movement. You probably get get within like 10 feet of him. He's 10 feet away from you, but still about 30 feet up.
Okay, so cool. I'll go there.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my pistol with Buster Shot just to shoot him in the eye because I'm tired of this shit.
Oh shit! Can you please remind me what your Buster Shot does?
I can expend a number of charges to be added to it to add an additional die to the damage roll of one attack, up to max of 2 charges.
Okay. So how many charges do you want to add?
2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. You do. Let me make sure I have this correct, because I think Ayana. I'm pretty sure with Ayana she saved you all. So give me a second, because I'm pretty sure stunned. I know, right? Like I should. Yep, you have advantage because he's stunned.
All right, so
roll 2d20 and take the higher one.
Okay. 18.
18, and you're shooting the eye?
Yep.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. So that would be, what we say, your pistol does 2d8. Yep, so go ahead and roll 48 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay, now. The eye is looking rough.
How rough we talking here?
Rough. That's all I can tell you. Mystic, or excuse me, I'm sorry, Aeon. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Because
that was your action to shoot it, and you didn't, and you moved up to it already. So do you have anything you can do as a bonus action or no?
I can't like hide behind anything. Anything close to me I can hide behind? No.
Unfortunately, no.
All right, screw it. You're scared of me.
Mystic, that's going to be your go. He is still within range because your crossbow has a crap ton of range. You see that Vermillis is. You saw 2 of your teammates go down, and the gnome Aeon just ran up and popped this thing for a bunch of fire damage. So it is your go. What would you like to do? And your hunter's mark is still going. And I believe you are still muted.
Thank you. I'm going to perform Misty Step.
Okay. So keep in mind, if you do that, your Misty Step, that is you are still on the roof. Just keep in mind, you are still on the roof. So I would say if you want to do it where you don't take any or take minimal damage, I would say use your movement to jump down. Then when you use your movement, you cast Misty Step in order to only take 1d6 points of bludgeoning. If your end game is to try and use that to get on the ground.
Even if I'm teleporting, I still take damage?
Yes, because it only teleports you 30 feet, and you are 70 feet up. So if you use your movement of 30 feet, then use your bonus action for Misty Step the other 30 feet, that would be 10 feet, and so you would only take 1d6 point of damage. If that makes sense or helps.
Yes, yeah. I'll jump down first then.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, I understand where you're coming from. I just want to make sure that you kind of know, because if you just Misty Stepped, you fall. So yeah, you can do that. So you only take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. So you're fine. And you still get 2 attacks. This thing is probably about 40 feet from you and still 30 feet up, but it is stunned. So your attacks will have advantage.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay. Oh, Magic Missile. Okay, so those just hit because you create 3 darts. So if you would like, go ahead and roll 3d4 for me, please. And are you attacking? Excuse me. Are you attacking Vermillis or are you attacking the eyeball.
Phyllis.
Okay. Go ahead and go roll for me 3d4.
4.
4. 4 plus 3 because it's 1d4 plus 1 force damage, so that's 7. Okay. So that is 7. Okay. Vermillis is also looking rough. Going back, top of the round, Gildarts, it's you.
Oh, it's me. It's my go.
Yep.
How far away is Vermillis?
He from you is about 30 feet. He's still 30 feet up in the air.
What if I use boost to give myself a boost to get up there to hit him? Would you allow that?
Boost would boost your speed. If you're wanting to like do a run up and attack him, that would have to be a high athletics check because he is 30 feet up.
I got pretty high athletics. Let's go for it. I got like a +5 to athletics.
Okay, and you're still raging, so you would get because this is athletics. It's a strength. Yeah, it's a strength skill, so you would get advantage on this too because you're still raging, right?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know that because of that, and because you're literally trying to, even though you have your boost, you are running up and trying to jump 30 feet up into the air. So the DC is just going to be higher. So I'm just letting you know that now. I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to set it at a DC because it is 30 feet. I'm setting it at a DC 25. Okay.
That means I gotta get a nat 20, I think. No, I have to get 18 if I want that to succeed because of my, because that's a strength.
Okay. I'm just, like I said, I'm just letting you know.
I gotta get at least an 18. Yes! Right there.
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
Gildarts, you're going to hit this thing, right?
Yeah.
What is Gildarts feeling in this moment?
Kill it dead, dude.
Gildarts, as you hear, like, Gildarts is viciously angry. I am viciously angry that somebody would go into my mind and try to control me and make me attack people that I care about. And so, like, as he's running, like, even, like, you are, like, people smell the rain. As he's running, you hear what sound, like, his feet are hitting the ground so hard, it almost sounds like thunder.
Okay. Gildarts, you feel something pulling you from your hammer. Something, you see the hammer is glowing, and for a brief second, you hear a voice in your head saying, remember who you are. Channel your root and let it strike fierce as the rolling storm.
Remember.
My question is to you. Do you?
Yes. Yes, I am Gildart's Thundercaller. I am the storm.
Gildarts. This is your awakened special ability. Make sure you write this down. Ancestral Strike. As a part of your bonus action to rage, you can grant yourself the ability to channel your roots against the first creature you hit on that turn. On a hit, you cast Thunderous Smite at first level, but deal your choice of lightning or thunder damage. Once the damage is rolled, the spell ends and you rage as normal. And again, you can only use this ability a number of times per day, equal to half your proficiency modifier, rounded down.
Okay. Right now that's once per day, but...
So, it is... Vermillis is also stunned. So go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage.
Fair enough.
And you're attacking Vermillis, right? You're not attacking the eye, just to make sure?
I'm just attacking Vermillis, but because I roll with advantage, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. That also means, do you want? Let me look up what Thunder Smite does too for you. Go ahead and roll your crit damage. Excuse me. Go ahead and roll your damage, and multiply that by 2.
So that's 9 for the roll plus. That's not, I don't have my strength modifier and multiply that, right? That's just the roll and then add the modifier, right?
No, you multiply everything.
Oh, okay. So 9 plus 4.
Plus your rage, plus your strength.
9 plus 4 plus the 2 from rage. 6, 15. That's doubled 30.
Okay.
And then what do I add for Thunderous Smite? Oh.
Are you using? Are you wanting to use lightning or thunder damage?
I don't think I know the difference.
Okay.
As far as like which would hit harder or which would hit differently. Let's go with the lightning because the rain's incorporated, the thunder from the running. Let's go with lightning just to get the full storm aspect of it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an extra 2d6 thunder damage. Because you also rolled a natural 20, this is also multiplied.
So that's
30. It's just 2d6 times 2.
So 2d6 times 2, 7, 14 to 30. 14 added on to 30. So that is 44 damage.
44 damage. Okay. And because he is stunned, he automatically fails this, but for Thunderous Smite, you deal an extra 2d6 damage to a target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet from you and knocked prone. So it is 10 feet, so he is pushed back 10 feet and is knocked prone in the air. But Vermilius is on death's door.
Do I still get another attack even though I know it's in the air? Do I still get to go for another attack? Because I do get 2 attacks now.
Oh, that is true. You know what? Sure.
All right. This is regular. No. Let's see. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sweet. 13 points of damage. Hello?
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I got dropped from the call. 13 points of damage.
Oh no, you didn't get dropped. I just didn't say anything.
I thought I got dropped because it was very quiet.
How dead is he?
So I think Gildarts hits him with the first one, and Vermilius is just like, "Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying." And then he the first one basically smacked him across the face, and then Gildarts flips and just cracks him on the head with it, splitting his head wide open.
You all see Gildarts step behind the pillar, and you can hear the outside as tumbling rain, and almost like the air slowly becomes electrified. You hear with each step as Gildarts runs towards the stunned Vermilius. Boom, boom, like thunder getting closer and closer and faster until he leaps, and there is a burst of electricity that spirals around him and around his hammer that swings to the side in this beautiful arc and smacks Vermilius again. It's smacks Vermilius in the side. You hear a crack in his neck and his jaw that it is broken. But you see, using your momentum and using the power of your ancestors, feeling that air pressure, you quickly use the weight of your hammer, spin around, and while you're still in the air, slam his head inside of his chest, fully caving it in, and the body gets sent boom to the ground with a massive slam, with the dust settling, and there's a small crater where the once Professor Vermilius Wallace ceases to be.
Yay.
What'd I tell you? Cakewalk.
All you did was fall on your face.
Yeah, all you did was thud. Well, you shot him. You shot him, but you thudded. You invisible thudded.
But
So
as a
Vermilius
team, we
is
succeeded.
dead.
But we still have the eyeball.
So that is going to be the end of your turn. Tress, it's your go.
I mean, really, what's the worst an eyeball can do?
What are you going to do?
I mean, it did fucking down me.
I mean, you're a bard.
You can run me
What do you wish to do?
Run me my bard against
Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me.
Because
I'm
now
gonna
Vermilius
do-
is about 30. Yeah, Vermilius is about. Well, the body of Vermilius is about 30 feet from you.
And the eye is where?
The eye is where Vermilius is. The eye cannot move.
Oh, okay. And the eye did not dissipate when he died?
It seems to be alive and moving, though it looks like it's sputtering.
Alright, I'll take a shot at the eye.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That would be an 18 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. The eye knows that you're there.
How?
Kill it and find out.
You bastard. Okay. So it's 2d10. Shit. So that would be 14, but I can add the inspiration of this, can't I?
You cannot add inspiration to damage.
Okay. So that's 14.
Okay. 14 points of damage. This eye is looking rough, but is still up.
Okay, I would like... can I use a bonus action to try to repair the rifle?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What do I need to do?
Go ahead and make me, that'd be a D20 plus D20 plus your intelligence modifier. I guess I'll say intelligence or dexterity, which either one is higher.
10.
10. Unfortunately, you think that it might be something internally, and you think you might have to take it to fix it, to get it properly looked at.
All right. Well, I would like to move. Is there anything I could hide behind?
There's the statue case that Vermilius was trying to break into.
Okay, let me run to that. I'm just gonna get behind that.
There's also the me.
Well, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but...
No, I'm gonna go to that statue case and just get behind it.
Okay. So that's gonna end your turn.
It for me.
Alright, cool. That's the end of your turn. Vermilius is dead. Ayana, make me a death saving throw, please.
12.
12. Okay, you succeed. So that's going to be the end of your turn. It is the eye's turn, and looking around, trying to look at its options. Because the eye cannot move. It's going to do something. Because the eye is not afraid of you, Aeon. So, Aeon, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. Let's see. 5. Okay. Plus your strength. So you are under the reins of its telekinetic grip. So you are moved 30 feet up into the air, and you are restrained until the eye's next turn, or unless it's incapacitated. And Gildarts, because you're right up there, Gildarts, make me a deception check, please.
Or deception check. All right.
Deception check.
19. What do I add to that?
It's going to be plus your charisma.
19 minus 1,
19.
18.
Okay. Okay. The eye looks at you. There is a flash of blue, of like a puff of blue light that comes from the eye. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh.
That is the eye's turn. Sir Leonard, go ahead and make me another death saving throw, please.
Another 19.
That's your second successful save. Congrats. So that's going to be the end of your turn. Aeon, it's your go. You are restrained by this thing. So that means restrained. So your speed becomes 0 and you don't get any benefits to speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, as well as you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you are restrained by this telekinetic eye 30 feet up in the air. What would you like to do?
So Higgs is still in the room, right?
Yeah, Higgs is still in the room. Higgs is with you. It's just that you yourself are restrained in the air.
All right, and he can still do stuff. Like, he's not affected by this, right?
Right.
All right. So I'm going to move Higgs right next to the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And can I cast Cerebral Shock?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. I'm going to do that.
Can you please read to me what Cerebral Shock does then?
It's an action that can overload the thought process of a creature that is within 5 feet of your manifest mind. The target must make an intelligence saving throw and take 2d6 physical psychic damage. And then, yeah, so you good.
It got a natural 20. So you still roll damage, but it just takes half of that.
All right. It takes 1 damage. Wow.
Oof. That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm like, that's just rough. I'm sorry. Okay. So that is Higgs. You can't move. Do you have anything to do as a bonus action?
I mean, I'm floating. I don't think I can do anything.
Gotcha. Okay. Mystic, it's your go. What would you like to do? You are now on the ground with everybody else.
Wait, I'm going to cast Dreadful Strikes.
What spell?
Dreadful Strikes.
Oh, okay. You're using your ranger ability, the Dreadful Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I was like a little confused for a second. Okay. Okay, with Scarring Magic as a bonus action, you can use this to imbue your weapon you're currently holding. Okay, cool. So this does not also this is not affected by your Hunter's Mark. So your Hunter's Mark is still going. So that means if you get to make your 2 attacks, and if they hit, that means you deal not only the crossbow damage, but also an extra d6 of psychic damage, as well as an extra d6 from your Hunter's Mark. But they can only take this damage once. So you have to choose if you're going to put it on your first attack or on your second attack.
First attack.
Okay. Please go ahead and roll your attacks against the eye. First one misses.
All right. Exactly.
Ooh. How? Oof. Ooh.
What does it say? I can't see it.
You rolled 2 3s.
Halfway.
Mystic, I'm sorry, but both of your shots just go wide.
At least like chip a little eyelash or something. Knock one of those out.
Yeah, you chip off an eyelash.
My arrow is now the eyelash.
The eye is visibly angry that it lost an eyelash.
Okay, so Mystic, that's gonna be the end of your turn. Top of the round. Gildarts, you just see that the eye, even with getting battered by Aeon's ray thing, it is just staring intently at you.
What would you like to do?
Okay, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
I'm gonna just roll both of those at once.
That's fine.
One is a 17 plus 4, 21, and the other one is a 14 plus 4, 18.
Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Total 28 damage.
How dead is it?
I just golf club. Like I go up to it like it's a golf club. I use my hammer like a golf club and swing and hit it like that.
Okay. You see that the eye is just intently looking at you, and as you raise up and swing it like a golf club, you see it just instinctively close its eyes before the impact, and you smash it, and you actually smash it with enough force that you hear this sickening pop sound as you see you have now sent it flying to the wall. It splatters, stop. It hits the wall, falls on the floor, squirms for a bit, and you can see that this thing was probably about, the eye was probably about the size of a tennis ball. The long, ropey body of it was probably about 8 feet, or excuse me, not 8 feet, sweet Jesus, 8 inches long, probably about like 3 inches in diameter. And you see these long, weird wiggling tendrils at the end of it shaking violently until it stops moving, and you see it distinctly turns a dull, sickly gray.
So when you said tendrils moving and wildly, I instantly just pictured it making the Zoidberg noise.
It was more kind of like the sounds of like a dying or a flopping fish with like this small little like scream to it before it died.
So like a scream mixed with...
Kinda.
Oh, David's here, guys.
So you all, in this moment, Ayana and Sir Leonard are still down. You all are out of combat. Everything is quiet.
Nick, did Leonard have any potions on him still?
Yes, 2 health potions.
All right. Take one, give it to Leonard. Take the other one, give it to Ayana.
Okay. Aren't
you a sweetheart?
Both of you pop back up to 10 hit points. And now everything is quiet. You don't hear anything. The statue that was getting broken into is still there. And now you have this giant, this large size body and this weird eye tentacle thing, as well as the 2 crushed bodies of these other creatures. What would you like to examine first?
Quick question. Am I still in the air?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me resolve that real quick. You drop.
You want to say anything, David?
And you take 12 reduced to no, yeah, because it's bludgeoning. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as as soon as he golf swings it and it stops moving, like the thing stopped wiggling, you all see Aeon just boom drop it and hit the floor.
Do it again.
But everything is quiet, and Gildarts, you see that over in the corner, Zhao Ken is now starting to wake up.
Oh, God. Oh, man. What did I miss?
Gildarts is laughing at him. He's over there laughing, literally in his face, laughing at him, just like, you fell down again.
Xiaoken, the last thing you remember before going unconscious and running in was something hitting you in the back of the head, and then darkness.
Why the? This has to be a dream, right? Why is he here? Why is he here?
No, well, he's dead now, so.
No. I'm pointing to
Oh, to the invisible thud.
Do
I see?
Do you uncloak yourself? It's been about a minute now, unless you want to like decloak yourself, Trast.
Didn't he shoot something and do damage?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but
that's
if he
true.
doesn't attack, he comes out of invisibility.
Yep. Yeah, Trast, you're not invisible anymore.
How?
Yeah. So what was said to me?
How?
Why are you here?
This has to be a dream, right? Because if not, it's a nightmare. I'm just saying this to Gildarts and Giants.
Oh, don't be rude.
Good to see you too, bud.
I'm literally speaking comment. Like, he's speaking giant and being rude. I'm just over there like, oh, don't be rude. He helped out in the fight.
Got it. All right. So now that whatever that thing is dead. Anybody else want to meet up with the rest of the team? Oh, I was like, that's from. Huh. Oh, did they lose weight or something?
The opposite?
Oh.
We should check the bodies. We should do some investigating, guys.
Yeah.
I should probably suggest that's the best course of action. What bodies would you like to check first? There are the two. You do roll them over after getting the pillar off of them. They are Saxton and actually no, they're not. It's Thurgood and what is the other? I keep forgetting this.
Well, we got rid of Saxton.
Yep. Oh, it's Marshall and Wilton. At these, you look and you roll over the bodies. They are the Venandi brothers. Well, at least two of them.
Huh.
I'm going to go look at the thing that Vermillus was looking at, actually.
Okay, you're gonna go look at the statue.
Yes.
I'm looking.
Okay, cool.
I'm just looking at the bodies and kind of following him and a little bit confused. Like, okay.
Okay. Where would anybody else like to go? There's a bunch of stuff in here that you guys would. There's stuff in here that you guys can look at.
I want to look at the cases because they said they have anti-magic properties, right?
Yes.
I'm all about that tech, so I'm gonna go over there.
Okay, cool.
I'm all about that tech.
Sir Leonard, Ayana, any place you like to look in particular or have a preference?
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
I'm gonna tag along with Gildarts.
Yeah, Gildarts is like, I want you to check out their eyes. You got the best look at their eyes, and I want you to make sure, see if anything's changed since Vermillus isn't here anymore.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. Anybody want to check out the body of Vermillus or the weird tentacle thing?
Oh, I'm checking out the body of Vermillus right now because I'm in kind of a little bit of disbelief. I was just like, holy fuck, he's actually dead.
Okay. Trast, Mystic, are you doing anything in particular?
Yeah, I'll check out the body of Vermillus as well.
Okay. Trast. I guess that leaves you to look at the weird eye thing.
Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. I want to see how it saw me.
Okay. And Sir Leonard, are you just tagging along with somebody to go look at something?
I'm going to look at the eye.
Can Leonard radio in to somebody and let them know we might be basically done here?
Yeah, if you would like to. Is that what you would like to do, Sir Leonard? Or I guess
Yeah.
technically any of you can radio in and say that you guys are almost done here.
Yeah, Leonard's got it.
Okay. So I will start with Gildarts first, and I'll kind of go, and that way we'll be able to kind of wrap this up. So Gildarts, you go to the statue. Once again, you see this large 6'7", or you see this like large 4 or 5 foot statue. You see that it appears to be something with like the head of a bull, the upper body of a woman, like of a woman with jewels. You see that she's holding aloft this bowl of some kind, and and below it, you see that she almost kind of has like that mermaid lower half body of a fish. You see that it is old, and you do recognize the markings that this is definitely giant. This is old, and this is like old giant. Like this is from the kingdom.
I don't know why, but there's no inscriptions on it. Like I'll make an investigation, but if there's any inscriptions, I guess.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make inscriptions of it.
19.
19. Yeah, you do see there is a small little plaque that says Inakwe. I can send you the spelling for that later. As you kind of like look at it, you know that in old tongue, Inakwe in giant means great river spirit. In particular, this was a spirit of like that would live in the canals that would run through the jungle, like the rivers in the jungles. That it was essentially almost this mythic deity that not only was granted for safe protection on the river, but because the old giant civilizations, in theory, they believe some lived somewhere near the mouth of the beginning of this river. Not only meant protection, and in particularly because you rolled a 19, sleep and the realm of dreams and consciousness, and almost kind of like the flowing river of consciousness.
I take my hammer. I don't hit the statue. I like just tap it on the statue, and as I tap it on the statue, I just say a prayer to the river god.
You instantly break the statue. I'm kidding.
Yes, thank you. I crack the statue. I am now the most wanted man alive. No, I just say a prayer to the river goddess.
Okay. You lightly touch the statue, or I guess like you lightly touch the glass to your hammer, delicately, to make sure that you're actively not trying to break it. And your hammer hums and glows just a little bit slightly before it fades.
Oh, sweet.
Next thing, Aeon, you're looking at the display cases. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Are you trying to find out like the magical properties behind the display case?
I am indeed.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check, if you would be so kind.
I can still use dual processing power, right? Since Higgs is still up.
Yes, that is correct.
Awesome.
Because Higgs is still up, you can use your dual processing. Okay. So that's a 6 plus your, and go ahead and add your other stuff to it.
Yeah. Let's see. It's intelligence, right?
Yep, that's correct.
All right. So, and then dual processing 12, 16, 19.
18 total? Okay. With your dual processing, you see and hear, you kind of get like that eye reticle thing where it kind of like zooms in with that circle, and you hear Higgs going, accessing, analyzing, and you kind of like get the little blimps that like pop out from like the different points. And from this, you see that how this case essentially works is that the glass in itself has like very faint, intricate runes carved inside them. That on the inside, they are, or excuse me, on the outside, they're carved to be basically almost like shatterproof glass, like the real world equivalency of like shatterproof, or of like if someone tried to shoot this, basically like shoot it with a gun or do any sort of like high impact, that it would take a while for it. And obviously if it broke, then the alarm would trigger at the base that you see. The inside has another intricate rune pattern of anti or negation magic, essentially holding these small like magical artifacts, or small little magical items in them that negates any sort of magical property inside of the inside of the case. What you're picking up now is the reason why it took so long for Vermillis to do this, for Vermillis to do this one, or the big try and break into the big one, is that unfortunately there is just kind of a fault in the system and just kind of how the magic works. So essentially, if somebody would be able to trace along these runes and to basically kind of like change them ever so discreetly, it would basically be able to divert the magic away from where it needs to be, rendering the glass, essentially like rendering the glass to normal glass, but also using that to disable the security system. But that's a process that takes a lot of time because it's a lot of focus concentration.
Okay.
Xiaoken, you are looking at the body of Vermillis, correct? Okay, that's fine. I'll move over to somebody else. Ayana, you are looking at the bodies of Marshall and Wilton.
I'm taking Serlina with me because I'm scared.
Okay.
But I'm not telling them I'm scared.
That's fair. Leonard, you get the slight feeling that Ayana's, and especially after kind of everything that's happened and seeing them, that Ayana was fairly close to them and that Ayana is giving off that energy of being slightly scared. So you go over and you roll over the bodies. They are, for the most part, crushed because of the pillar. You do see that their torsos have been caved in. It almost seems to be that they were crushed and killed on impact. But you do see that their sunglasses are still on their faces but they're broken. Would you like to remove them?
Leonard, take the glasses off. Yeah, I'll remove them.
Okay. You go and you remove the glasses, and Leonard, you see these eyes that are essentially open, like they are wide open, and you see that they are this weird shifting shade of prismatic colors. Like it changes from red, then blue, then green, yellow, and it kind of like does a slow transformation back and forth. And it's kind of like hurting your eyes a little bit to like just looking at them. Ayana, you still see that they do not have eyes in the physical sense.
I relayed this information to Leonard.
As soon as you do, Ayana, you see, because as like Marshall's bodies, you kind of flip them over. is kind of like looking to the left a little bit. You see Wilton's head is kind of looking to the right a little bit. After a while, you all see that their heads snap forward.
Oh, hell no.
Ayana, they're both looking at you.
I'm booking it.
Okay. You see that they cannot move, but as you see them run away, you see Leonard. One of them kind of raises a shaky hand towards you, not in a threatening manner, but almost kind of like in a, for lack of a better term, in like a last rites sort of manner.
All right.
What do you do?
Well, I give them their last rites.
Do you grab their hand?
Yes.
Okay. As you grab their hand and kind of like gently hold it there, you see that the prismatic coloring of their eye slowly kind of fades away into this dull gray. And you see that Wilton kind of turns his head to look to you. He kind of like shifts his eyes over to look at Ayana. And it's almost kind of like he's trying to say something, but he can't. It's almost like he can't talk. Like he's trying to emote some fierce signal of scared and danger, but keeps looking at Ayana and back to you.
I think I'm gonna come back as I see that like it's not some type of like freaky zombie shit going on.
Okay, you still see that he is looking back and forth at Ayana, and you see he kind of like slowly raises his other hand towards you, though he can't barely get it anything past his stomach. Do you grab his hand, Ayana?
Yeah.
Ayana, as soon as you grab his hand, something flashes in your head. You can feel the connection, and you can just feel this overwhelming emotion. Like these different emotions are just kind of flooding into your system and kind of overwhelming your sense of self. You can feel fear, terror, scared, all of these like harsh negative emotions. But as you just kind of like hold firm and hold dear, you feel this compassion that almost draws you, and you can hear in your head, I can finally talk. And it sounds like Marshall. And he says, I need you to listen. We don't have much time. There is a great danger coming. A great danger coming for all of us.
Oh, crap.
Beware the stars. Beware the stars. And you essentially feel the emotions slowly shifting from this scared to these more somber softness, to a sad, then to a tired, and then slowly fading into nothing.
That's fucked up. I'm gonna let go of his hand, and I'm gonna close their eyes.
Okay. As you do, and you let go of their hands, you do see that their eyes are normal again. Even though to you, Leonard, you'll still see that their eyes are just now this weird grayish color. Zhao Ken, can you hear me? Nope. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You're investigating the body of Vermillis, right?
Yeah, it just surprises me. I kneel down a bit. I'm just like, wow. Son of a bitch actually can die.
You see that Vermillis is... Because you were knocked out a bit. But Vermillis is large-sized. He is blue and has... well, at least... where his head, or I guess what people could describe him to be as, he had these large fangs and tusks and these horns. And I need you to make me a history check.
Sure, before he does that, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I think I dropped my contact lens for a sec. I just like wake up my eyes. Holy shit!
Yeah. He's huge.
Oh, well, that's one ugly motherfucker.
Also, you see that like Gildarts literally caved his head into his chest.
I'm just looking at that. I was just like, yeah, that's about right. And that would be a 16. Sorry.
16. You look and you're like, there's something familiar about this. And especially kind of like the bluish skin that he has. You look at the nails, you look at the feet, and
I'm just examining his arm, like lifting it and just,
it clicks to you. Vermillis was a type of demon that is known for its shape-shifting prowess and its trickery. While it is not as physically strong as some of the others, it also had the nickname of being, and was kind of more related to like trolls and the like. It got the nickname Ogre Mage, but without a doubt, the body or whatever if Professor Vermillis honestly was his real name or its real name, it is a Oni.
Yeah. So it's like a phony name, you said?
No, it is an Oni,
That last part
as in
cut
an
out for me.
Oni demon.
Oh, Oni. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, now I know what you mean now.
Yeah. An Oni, also known as an Ogre Mage.
Ooh.
And you can tell with this particular skin and kind of how cool the body is that this one has the elemental affinity of winter. And from what they told you about the Cone of Cold, that makes a lot of sense. But this also should probably be something you send to the autopsy report.
Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures and just radio in to I think I would rather send this one into what was the person we sent it to? Not
Armentine.
Bonesetter. It was
Armentine Ward.
Who was the one? God damn it.
Can you not hear me?
I'm trying to think. It was the one we sent the troglodytes.
Yeah,
Armentine Ward.
Armentine Ward. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I found
David, for some reason, David can't hear you, Sean.
Yeah, no, I don't know why.
Okay. Oh, good. Give me 1 second.
But yeah, he said he was sitting there going Armentine Ward, and you're like, oh, what was the name of that thing? Armentine Ward. It just sounded like it literally just sounded like David was being a prick. Like what was the name of that thing? Armentine Ward.
What's that damn name? I just can't think of it for the life of me. He's just holding up a damn sign. Armentine Ward, you mother.
It's fine. We're gonna keep it in the recording. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So yeah, that's who I'm contacting right now, and I'm doing like a live through like the eyepiece, so that way they can see what I'm seeing. and just be like, is there anything specific that you want me to go ahead and grab, or can you send one of those coffins again?
No, just grab any pieces of specimen that you find interesting. I suppose I would need that body, that weird eye thing, and those 2 bodies over there, so I can send 5.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just do a bit of dissecting and take some of the not as bashed up parts.
Okay. And then I guess is anybody wanting to investigate the eye that is still over there?
Wasn't trash.
I'm kind of busy with.
I was doing that.
I'm terribly sorry, Trust. You go over and look at the eye. What are you looking for at the eye, my dear boy?
Well, I'm trying to investigate to see what kind of properties it has. Was the eye the real controller here, or was it the other dude?
Gotcha.
Can't remember his name.
Vermillis.
Vermillis.
I like to call him Vammy.
Or Vammy.
So I'm trying to figure out like what's the real problem.
Go ahead and make me either an Arcana check or a investigate, or actually a this would be an Arcana check and a medicine check, or a medicine check.
So that would be a 10.
10. Unfortunately, you're not super sure. You don't know if this thing was actually controlling him or how this relationship worked. What you do know, even with a 10, however, is when you do look at the tendrils at the base of them, they almost kind of, and like you kind of like, because you know this thing for sure is dead, but you like tap the tips of the tendrils. They feel kind of soft and spongy a little bit, almost kind of like they're used to latch on to something.
Yeah, so I would like to take my dagger out and cut off one of those tendrils.
Okay.
And put it in a bag.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring that back with me to command to see if I can't glean any more from it.
Okay, cool. And then you guys will be able to collect the bodies and stuff. Okay. And then, Sir Leonard, you're radioing in to let everybody know that you guys are done here?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, you hear on the phone, "Hey, are you all done here too?" And it's Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy, we're all done here.
All right, good. First and foremost, is anybody severely injured? Does anybody need like emergency care?
I mean, me and Ayana almost died, so.
That's fair, but hey, it's nice to see you still amongst the living, so that's good. Okay. Were you all able to gather some more information to figure out what was going on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else has all the information.
Okay, that sounds good. Just letting you know, then, unfortunately, you guys are probably going to have to walk back. There was, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Rat catches in critical condition, and we can't. Well, she's getting treated now, but it doesn't look good for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we just call a boober?
Yeah, if you all are practically done here, like you all have taken an assessment and everything. Because if you did, just call up Ysenn, or I guess just send Ysenn a message, and if you all just want to take it off, or I guess just take back to base, just make sure that you just get back to base, get something to drink.
So we're done here, guys?
If we're all walking out, I'm going to stop at like the giant exhibit and the Goliath exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the giant Goliath
Well,
exhibit.
I actually look around it. Like, at some of the things, because I'm just like, oh, Oh God.
Yeah, you see that, and there's a plaque that kind of explains this. You see that these items and relics were found in the free states in the jungles of Zendrick. Obviously, because you two live there, you all know about the Traveler's Curse, and that for the most part of Zendrick, like at least a good 70 to 80%, it is damn near impossible to travel there, even if you do have a map, because magically the way always keeps getting lost. So that the Morgrave Institute has been making expeditions to Zendrick, and actually through what you would know, Gildarts, through the Giant or the Goliath Collective, that they do have permission to have some of these relics here. Though more important historical significant relics are to be kept and transported within back in Zendrick with the people that they belong to.
I look around for specifically Storm Goliath stuff. After we load the bodies in those coffins so they can be transported.
Yeah.
But I do that after doing that. I look around for Storm stuff, anything. I kind of miss home a little bit. Not enough to go back, but enough to just reminisce a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You do see over in one little corner, that appears to be a tablet or like a broken off piece of some sort of tablet. That you do see a picture of the hammer, with surrounded almost kind of by like these crude drawings of like these lightning bolts.
I see that, and then I also look over at the Fire Goliath exhibit, and then I'm like, oh, I should ask Xiaoqin about that message.
Okay. So after a little bit, yeah, okay. Would you like to resolve that now, or?
Yes, might as well.
Okay.
What's up?
So about that message, did I get anything back?
I'm thinking.
A response?
I'm thinking back to the message. I was like, "What message?" Oh, I smile from ear to ear.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That's not good.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Oh God.
She also says it's about time, you dork.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. If I were you, I probably wouldn't look to call her right now. If you do, you'll probably, get a good earful, and maybe she'll, try and reach over the phone, grab your throat, and fucking wait at you. I don't know, whichever.
Gildarts is silently holding back tears, like, I don't want to die. I'm too young.
You're too young. You're not too pretty. So.
It's all right. I'll just tell Uncle about the Cyclopses. Looks at you.
I mean, in this point in time, practically, I'm gonna accept death at this point. I mean, shit. As I turn away, I'm just like, fuck. If he does that, I'm gonna kill him. I'll be like, that son of a bitch is gonna be dead if he talks. Nobody dares talk about that incident.
I look at him and Jai, and I just go, drinks?
Go away. Let's go.
Yep, we're gonna go get drinks.
Okay. Are you all breaking off by yourselves? Or are you all inviting the rest of the crew?
We're inviting everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just talking with Gildarts, and we're just bashing back stories about in Zendrick. I'm just like, dude, remember the time I first met you guys? I actually couldn't even understand you.
So I will say, for the sake of brevity, you guys clean up everything. You kind of like wrap up. The vultures come in to take the coffins and go through the whole proceedings of like this is now a federal case, and like making sure the scene's all taped off and stuff. You do not see Ysenn, nor have you heard anything back from anybody else, except for when Leonard talked to Fluffy and said that you guys go out and get drinks, celebrate your victory, and then when you're done, come back to the Bureau for a debriefing. So as you all go, and I assume take a little bit of a breath in the dark sky, it is now probably about maybe 11, maybe turning about midnight, almost 1 o'clock, that the air is cool and quiet. And with even though the sirens are going on, the museum is stable. You all walk onto the campus and onto the streets below to go grab something to drink, maybe something to reflect on for what has happened. And on that note, the camera pans out, and we are taken away from the city of Sharn, away from the country of Breland, away from the continent of Cover, and away from the world of Eberron, and with closing of Season 1 of Tales of Adventure, Agents of...
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
by PRW.
excuse me. Dear listeners, we hope that you all had as much fun listening to all of our antics as much as we had so much fun giving you, or essentially recording all of this for you. And we want to thank you for your support, for staying with us even when we've had our ups and downs with recordings and getting things out the way, and that we as a team, and I think I can speak for everybody when I say this, that we as a whole greatly appreciate what you all do, and that you all can support us and love the content that we create. And I can't thank you all enough, because this has also been a dream that I have been trying to accomplish for the past couple years, and to see this now in fruition, like, I mean, I guess kind of taking a little bit back, and I guess getting kind of shooting the breeze a little bit, but y'all, we started recording the first episodes in February, when it was so snowy and like the weather was just absolutely terrible. But we did it. And quite honestly, I really can't wait to see what season 2 holds.
Guys are just gonna totally say it. Matt called that, bro. We killed that boss.
I'm telling you, Sean's afraid to challenge us or something. I don't know what it is.
Uncle Clifford's rule number 24.5: no crying at the paint. It's like you get choked up.
You're right.
So at the end of season 2, when we all have new characters, because of Sean will have taken it much harder on us.
Yeah, way to go, Matt.
Is Chast, because Matt is a part-timer, so we'll all be dead.
Yes, first and foremost, thank you, Trask, for being able to come back for the season 1 finale.
Absolutely. Wombat does not have the spine to kill you guys, so don't worry about it.
I know.
He just wants to be like, the camera pans back in. Cat's falling rocks.
I know they had to dip out early, but I wanted to also thank Kaylin and Magic for coming on. And essentially now you guys have 2 new party members for season 2. So hopefully you all will maybe fuck up less.
No. Fucking up is the only way you can get through D&D in this campaign. That's going to be our plan from now on. Everyone, this is how we're going to get through plan A. We're going to fuck it up. That's the only rule I'm giving you.
Let's be honest here. If the invisible thud did not happen, we would have lost that mission. If Trash's plan would have went smoothly, I guarantee you we would have died.
Maybe. But I guess that's kind of funny. That's what they say. No amount of DMing, planning, strategy, tactic, and wit can ever match the pure, unadulterated dumbass of shit players do.
You know, I feel like some of our best moments have been because of fuck ups.
That is also very true.
Shut up, broomstick breezy.
Why don't you calm down there, Mr. Stairs?
No. I thought it was. I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe you can't stay up. I can't believe you can't stay up for a full fight.
I can't believe you can't get over a girl not texting you back.
Turtle Surfer. Okay, Turtle Surfer.
Yeah. Is that like Skywalker? Is that my name, Turtle Surfer?
So
Turtle Surfer.
Gildarts Turtle Surfer.
With all of that being said, we here at Tales of Adventure, would like to say to you all one last time for the season 1, have a good night, and we will see you all for season 2 of Tales of Adventure, Agents of And everybody, we are out. We are out. Nope. Okay, hang on. I fucked up the recording. Hang on.
Well, we can talk about PRW right now. Matt, please tell us about PRW.
We're keeping this in where he says he fucked up.
I told you our best moments have been fuck ups.
You fucked up because you forgot to mention Project Revolution Wrestling on YouTube at PRW Underground. And Craig knew it, and that's why he did not end the recording. Because he knew that we must have an ad. And since we must have an ad, I just want you to picture a scene of a little boy walking up to the PRW locker room.
That's creepy.
As big Jared Estrada is walking back from his match, sweaty and beaten up.
And injured.
The kid goes, "Hey, Estrada, would you like some of my Pepsi?" And Estrada turns around, takes that Pepsi, takes a swig, and it's so refreshing that he takes the Primal shirt off of his back and gives it to the child who lives happily ever after before he's hit by a car in the middle of the street.
So we're editing
and
this
that's
out.
Why.
This is the part that gets edited out, just so you know.
And that's why you should never leave a PRW show, because you'll be hit by a car. So make sure you always stay with PRW at all times, 24/7, 365. Please like and subscribe.
Did you just say a truck?
And I guess on that note, Craig, we are out of here.